about his life, which began shooting in New York in May. The film has a $20 million budget and is reportedly being directed by Ivan Reitman of Kindergarten Cop fame. If Howard Stern's track record is any indication, and his extremely loyal fans come out in force, the film should be a success.
Go ahead, people dig that. I got to get some drumming in here, though. You need a little help.
Sometimes you bend, sometimes you stand, sometimes you turn your back to the wind. There's a world outside of the darkened door. Please won't you in? The great I've seen, lovers soar. Come ride with me to the distant shore. You won't hesitate. I'll break down the goddamn gate. There's not much time left to do. Life is a highway. From Mozambique to those Memphis nights, Chapel past to Vancouver's lights. Knock me down and back up again. In my blood, I'm not a lonely man. There's no road I can hold. The road's too rough. Yes, I know. I'll be there when the light comes in. Just tell them we're survivors. Life is a highway. I won't ride it all night long.
How was that, man?
Yeah, you get some. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is your announcer, Quentin Stutterer. That's Quentin Stutterer. Welcome to Howard Stern's Draco J and Underpants Party. Starring Howard Stern. Also starring Robin Quivers and a colossal cast of sizzling stars and dazzling deviants. They're all here live. But enough from me, Quentin Stutterer. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the hot, horny, big and bulging, male and meaty, large and lusty Howard Stern.
All right, thank you, Quentin Stutterer, and good morning, everybody. How you doing? All right, let's. Well, you know, I got a lot to tell you. You know, obviously I haven't spoken to you in 2 days, so I've got at least 3-4 minutes of material, new original material. So that I'll stretch over 4 hours. So why don't we take a break, and we'll be back right after these words with the show.
More to come when the Howard Stern Show returns in a moment. 97.1, The Eagle.
6:07 at the Eagle. This is Brad Baxter. Eagle 612 at 97.1 The
Yeah. I'm just digging the song. All right. So, you know, we got a call on Friday that one of our
Somebody connected
to the show died.
Yeah?
And, but I don't know if I'm being scammed or not, you know? I don't know if he's faking his own death. You know what I mean?
Who would do that?
Andy Kaufman. This guy would do that.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
So you don't want to announce it?
Well, I wanted to play Guess Who Died with you, since
Okay.
Fred and Jackie know. I figured you're the only one who doesn't know, so.
All right, give me some hints.
I don't know how to give you a hint. I think any hint would give it to you.
Really?
Yeah. It's like somebody who's been on the show, but...
A guest or a whack packer?
Yeah, like a whack packer type.
All right.
Right. That's the buzzer to officially begin the game.
All right.
That's how it's played.
Is this person... So I get to ask questions
Yeah.
if you don't have clues.
Yeah.
Was it a person who's been here recently?
Yeah. You know, fairly recent. Yeah. It's fresh in your memory.
Mm-hmm. Do we know him well?
Well, I mean, yeah. We don't know
He's
anyone.
not recent.
We don't know anybody really well. I mean, it's like, would you know... I mean, we know him, yeah. We hang out with him, you know, when he's here.
Does he carry signs?
No. No such luck.
That's
Yeah.
what I'm wishing instead. He's a whack packer. He would fake his own death. All right, I know who it is.
Who? Take a guess.
Vinny Mazzio.
No, not Vinny Mazzio. Unfortunately not. Vinny still lives.
It's like a wish list.
Yeah, this is a wish. This isn't a game.
All right. It is a male.
But he actually hasn't been here that recently, so maybe that's why it's not a scam. And then one of his...
Had we heard he was sick?
No, and well, he always looked kind of sick. But is
Kenneth Keith.
No, not Kenneth
Always
Keith.
looked kind of sick.
Yeah.
Jeez, always look kind of
Let's see.
sick.
Melrose Larry, you guessed so far. Kenneth
Vinny
Keith Kallenbach,
Mazzio.
Vinny Mazzio. No. In case you're just tuning in, we're playing Guess Who Just Died.
Huh.
Do you realize everybody in the whack pack is capable of faking their own death?
Yeah. It's just... And Gary goes, I don't know. I have a feeling it might be fake. So I said, did you call the hospital? Did you call the morgue? Did you call... No, I did not.
No investigating.
No investigating whatsoever. I had to get home.
I just had a feeling.
Yeah, he just has a feeling, and then he just leaves the feeling, you know? It's like, I read these notes from him, and I go insane. You know, it's like, it might be that he isn't with us anymore. Wolf.
It couldn't be Captain Jenks.
No, he's still alive. You're getting warm.
I'm getting warm. King of all messengers?
No, they were about the same height. That's why.
Oh, really? Now, who's the same height as,
Captain Jenks. I guess they were about the same height, huh? No.
I don't know anybody that short. Except
This is
Paul
actually fringe
Palacino.
whack pack. Huh?
This is like a fringe whack. But yeah, I mean, he's still... He's what do you say? He's a celebrity. You know.
Oh, no.
So I'm
So
putting...
he's not one of the biggies.
No, it's not like it's, you know...
Oh, why did you say that?
It's not Alec Baldwin.
No, stop it. He's a whack packer?
Yeah, he's in the whack. No. I mean, it's not a celebrity, and it's not like a guy that you...
You said it was a whack packer.
Yeah, but he's not like...
He's not a member of the whack pack?
Right.
Oh, you.
They don't even want him. I don't know. This is a stupid game. You're never going to
You're
guess.
not giving me any.
All right, give her a clue,
Help.
Jackie. Or Fred. Or
Definitely a TV star.
Well, you know what? Wait, why don't you write down your clues? Because I know if you give the clue,
You'll give the wrong
you'll blow
one.
it. You'll give the wrong one.
He'll give me the name.
Yeah, right.
2 words could blow it.
Yeah, right.
Definitely a TV star.
Well, he's been on television in a bizarre way.
But not our shows?
Yes, he has been on our show. He was on the E! Show.
You're not answering my question. Was the Bizarre Way on our show?
No. Well, excuse me. Yes. Yes, he was on our show in a very bizarre way.
Good Lord.
Come on. He exposed the celebrity as a fraud.
He exposed the celebrity as a fraud?
Yeah. He was on our New Year's Eve show, wasn't he? I'm trying to remember if he was. I think he was. Yeah, he was. He was on our New Year's Eve show. Our pay-per-view special.
Is that where he did his bizarre thing?
No. He did his bizarre thing on the E! show.
On the E! show?
Yeah.
One of the great ones.
Yeah. One of the best E! shows ever. Now that I think about it.
Exposing a celebrity as a fraud?
Well, he got involved with a celebrity in a very high-profile way.
Jesus.
All right, wait, that one's going to throw you off. Don't do just. He was on our E! show. He was on the New Year's Eve pay-per-view show. You know what's crazy about this game? You're going to get it, and everyone in the audience will be going, "Who is that?"
Yeah, right.
I just realized that. Why don't I just tell you?
Would you please? Because
All
this
right.
is getting ridiculous.
Yeah, because I just realized.
We're building it up too much.
Yeah, it's all right. Here, I'll give you the clue. Dime one.
Dime one.
Oh, come on. Dime one. I didn't get dime one. That's his big saying. Even you don't know who it is.
Yeah.
He used to say, I didn't get dime one. When he was on stage with Kinnison.
Oh, Doug Beatty?
Doug Beatty. Little Doug. Now, we got a call from his little friend who wheelchairs him around. The guy who has muscular dystrophy got into the fight with Jerry Lewis. And Jerry Lewis, smacked him around.
Yes, why didn't you say he said, is it about Jerry Lewis? I didn't get dime one.
Dime one. Dime one you didn't even get. He used to say, hey, I didn't get dime one from Jerry Lewis. He's this little guy we know who has muscular dystrophy, and the best thing he ever did on this show was we put him in a box in the street. We put him in a trunk, and he would yell stuff out, and then people would open the trunk and see him in there. And he's only about 3 feet tall.
Yeah, he's not really a member of the Whack Pack.
Well, this is the guy who wheels him around in the wheelchair. This is Dave. Hey, Dave.
Hi.
So did he really die or not?
Yeah.
I don't know. If you're yanking me, you guys will never be on again.
You can call the hospital. I wish I was kidding. But I did like your wish list.
Yeah.
Your wish list was good, and I was kind of surprised at Robin for not guessing after dime one. That was, whatever.
This guy's whole life is devoted to Doug.
Right.
Well,
Who are you going to push around?
How did he die?
Well, Wednesday night, he was complaining of abdominal pains, and, his rectum had fallen out about a year ago.
Right. Remember that story?
Right, yeah.
So I called 911, and the ambulance came, and we went on Thursday to the hospital to visit him twice, and he was fine. And next thing I know, I got a message on the answering machine, and I thought finding out about how Sam died was pretty harsh, because me and Doug found out how Sam died on CNN, And
they should have called you personally.
Yeah, well, this is what happened. At about 7:03. 03.
Yeah. Hi, Charles, Dave. This is Samson Medical Center regarding your friend, Douglas Beatty. Would you please call the hospital immediately? The number is 818-953-6527. He just passed away. If you know of any relatives, let us know. Thank you.
So that was Friday morning.
And it sounded pretty real.
Yeah, well, you
unless
can...
you got some wacky friends.
Unless you got some whacked out, friends who want to record weird messages on your machine.
No, the problem we're having now is that...
What are you going to do with your life? His whole life was pushing Doug around.
That's how he got paid.
Yeah, that was your job, pushing Doug around.
But that was my life.
Too bad you can't push his ashes around.
I can't. I'm not a blood relative.
Right.
Yeah.
So the
can't even get
hospital
him.
won't release cause of death. Will not release his body.
So what do they do with him then? He doesn't have any family.
He's there right now. He's in the morgue.
He doesn't have any family?
Well, he has his mom, but she lives in North Carolina. I sent the sheriff's department to the house. She's not at the house. She has no answering machine. The hospital has been calling me all weekend, and they've been trying to get in touch with her.
You were like his wife.
Thanks.
No, seriously.
But he's like a gay wife because he can't do anything.
Yeah, right. You're like one of those gay marriages that, like, you can't...
like Mark Harris and Martha Ray.
Yeah, well, no, it's like a gay marriage, like, between two men. Like, you know how they get all upset when a partner dies, and then
we were soulmates.
They have no legal... I'm not
with
saying you're gay. I'm just saying it's like a gay marriage.
Like a gay marriage.
Yeah,
you can't get into the intensive care to see him.
Everybody's so goddamn afraid of being called a homo.
I see what you're saying.
You know how, like, you have no rights to the body or his money or anything.
Right, exactly.
You were there every day.
One of the things that he had expressed to me, and like I said, I had gone Thursday night, and he was fine.
He's a great little guy.
Well,
he was the best.
Yeah.
I dedicated 9 years. I dedicated more than that, but 9 years officially, because he was a guy that inspired me. Well, there were a lot of perks and stuff.
Right. These guys got to go to parties and junk.
Yeah, they used to crash parties with the wheelchair.
Yeah, because everyone was afraid to keep Doug out.
Well, don't. Yeah.
No,
Dave too.
Howard, you can't. Just in respect to Doug's memory, you can't sell him short in the sense of the guy was an inspiration.
Yeah, right, but I'm just saying...
That was one reason.
I'm not selling him short. I'm saying that he used to get into parties because everyone felt bad for him.
Yeah, but on top of that, he always, he had a talent. He had a great sense of,
Yeah, we know that. I'm just saying that's how you guys got into parties.
Yeah.
Not everybody that way.
Oh, yeah. And, we toured with Sam and everything.
All right, I think I'm believing you, but I was going to put together a tribute, and then I kind of put it on hold till I talked to you.
Well, let's call the hospital and see if we can find out anything.
Yeah, please. We're going to find out.
Maybe we can be relatives and get the body or something.
Well, Howard, I'll be honest
Freddie
with you.
thinks he's lying.
Well, you can.
I thought he was sincere.
Doug asked me one thing.
I thought he was sincere for about maybe the first 5 minutes.
And then what happened?
I don't know. He just said something that I found quite bizarre. He says, people sell him short. And then if I'm reading something into this, I thought it was a really inappropriate comment, and it sounded like he was, like, laughing in his voice
Well, I think Guess Who Died was kind of inappropriate, but I'm not one to judge. But he did express to me that he wanted
I also find it very bizarre that he had a taped message.
What do you mean, on an answering machine?
On an answering machine.
I mean, you don't think they would tell you
that?
I don't think they would leave information like that on an answering machine.
Yeah, but, hospitals aren't all that bright.
I don't think they would do that.
They did.
Well,
Robin, is that a common practice?
It doesn't. No.
That doesn't ring true to me.
But let's call the hospital.
That's serious information. I don't think anyone's going to leave information like that on an answering machine. It's very bizarre if they do.
Who is this?
It's Fred.
Oh.
Consider the source.
Get the book back. No, it's just whenever I've been with Doug up.
It was a foreigner, Fred. Did you hear the voice?
Yeah.
But I think there must be a hospital procedure. I mean, I wish someone would call in so we could check on that.
If there's anything you guys can do, because I can't get in touch with his mom to help me.
Where's his mom live?
In North Carolina.
Are we on in North Carolina?
No, we're not.
No, there's nothing we can do then.
No, the hospital's right across the street in Burbank where Doug's body is.
What's the name of the hospital?
Thompson Memorial. Thompson Memorial.
So would you like me to get the body released to you?
If you could do that and make sure that his wishes that he does not be cremated and he's buried.
He wants to be buried?
Yeah. If you could help me in any way with that. I'm dealing with my own thing because...
What was wrong with him, though?
I don't know.
His rectum fell out, was probably...
No. He was in bed when I called 911. No. There wasn't it wasn't a rectal prolapse. No. The best I could find out was that when he expired was his blood pressure was 0, and you know how his chest was deformed?
Yeah.
They tried to resuscitate him, but they couldn't because his chest was deformed. And that's all the information I can get. And I'm not a blood relative.
All right, this is a scam. We'll never talk to you again. This is your last chance to fess up. Otherwise, I'm going with this story. All right, this is your last chance.
You don't.
No, I'm just saying.
I don't know you that well.
Listen to me, Dave. All right, I'm going with this. I'm just saying, if this is a scam, we'll never ever talk to you again. Last chance to fess up. You sure?
You know why I don't think he would scam us?
Why?
What do I have to gain?
Doug had those great
that was
endorsements.
my life.
Oh, that's right. Doug had his
my life.
endorsements.
I don't have anything to gain by scamming.
Well, Doug would.
I don't need an appearance on your show.
Well, you think they've had a falling out and Doug is just doing this?
No.
For airtime?
I mean, Dave?
Or whatever.
Whatever. I believe him. I don't know. I just believe I believe Doug could be dead.
I believe Doug could be dead. I didn't know how he was living as long as he did.
I can't start my mourning and my grief until I know for sure he's dead.
All right, why don't you guys do this?
Go ahead.
All right?
Go ahead.
All right. Do this, all right? Here,
all right.
Just put me on with Gary or John, right, on hold, and I will give you the number of the hospital because I'm having an incredibly difficult time because I'm not a blood relative.
All right. Fred, are you convinced
you
now?
call the hospital and just call me back. Is that okay?
No, it's more fun to hear you convince Fred.
I don't want to talk to Fred. I don't like Fred.
You don't like Fred?
I know.
Join the club.
I've never gotten.
You don't even know me, Dave.
Exactly. That's why.
Yeah.
I don't.
No one knows him. Don't feel bad, Dave.
Exactly. He's the one guy.
I tell you, Dave. You sound like a guy who's really in grief. If you're gonna rag on me right now.
Well, let me tell you something, Fred. I know you.
I'm doing the best I can.
I've worked alongside you 10 years, and I don't know you.
Yeah, so
I think what Dave was going to say there is, in all the time he's been here, he's never had any human moments with Fred.
Yeah, well, join the club. I'm convinced Fred's been dead for 5 years.
Dave, if he's dead, I'm really sorry. If he's not dead, you're screwed.
What do I say to that?
I don't know, Dave.
Hey, easy, Fred.
Wow, Fred.
Fred, what are you hostile for, man? The guy's grieving.
I mean,
this is like his best friend.
If it is his best friend.
What is it, Gorilla?
You know? I just called the hospital, and they said that Mr. Beatty did pass away.
Oh, okay, good. All right. Now I can grieve.
Fred's good for him.
Wow, now I feel bad.
Now, you want to apologize, Fred?
I'm sorry if I doubted you, Dave.
I
still don't like you, but I apologize.
I don't know you, so whatever.
I don't like you.
Why don't you like Dave?
Well, he didn't like me. He didn't know me.
No one knows you. Wow.
The one.
All right, I'll do my tribute to Doug Beatty later in the program.
Okay, that'd be great. And the only other thing, he said that if you could help me in any way, that like I said, we can't get in touch with his mom.
Yeah, and it was his mom close to him?
No.
Yeah, you were the one taking.
She dropped him in my lap.
Right.
Wow.
I mean, you guys know, I was the guy.
Right.
I was the guy.
How come you guys never took any precautions for things like this? Suppose he had went into a coma.
Do these two guys look like they planned things out?
No.
Yeah, we were pretty reckless, you know.
Yeah.
But you should have thought about a moment like this.
What do you mean?
Did he have any insurance?
No.
Who would insure him? That's true.
Yeah, what kind of insurance is he going to have, Howard?
You know.
That's so sad. He was such a cool little guy.
Cute.
Yeah, he was a good guy. That's too bad.
But if there's anything you can do to help me, in the sense of that I can't get in touch with his mom and the hospital, other than the fact that.
What about some of the hookers he used to screw? Maybe we can get in touch with them. Maybe they would release the body, then we can pose as a wife.
Well, you have to have some kind of record, I suppose.
No, I had my friends call pretending to be cousins and such, and the big problem was that when they admitted him, it wasn't serious. It wasn't serious at all.
Wow.
And he listed the next of kin as his mom, and he listed the emergency contact as me. So, of course, I got the message, and then they couldn't get in touch with his mom. So it's been a living hell over the weekend.
All right, well, maybe someone will hear this, or I don't know.
Somehow come to your aid. We don't know what to do.
Yeah, we don't know what to do.
Yeah, I think I'm going to go live Leaving Las Vegas, the road show.
Oh, don't do that. Now you got to figure out what you're going to do with your life, because your whole life was just wheeling Doug around. Now
That was my whole life.
I know, and these guys used to be like in porno movies together and do weird stuff and they used to do stuff.
I mean, to be honest with you, I had no life without Doug.
I know. Too bad you can't steal the body. It's so small and just sneak it out of there.
Now, don't you regret all those times you fought with him?
No, because that's what you know.
You try living with Doug.
You spend 24 hours a day, 7 days a week with someone, Robin.
You'd fight
you're
too.
Gonna fight all the time.
Oh, I don't know that.
And especially,
I don't doubt that.
Sleeping with them.
Yeah. You were sleeping with him?
We were just friends,
oh,
you know?
Right.
So, if you spend that much time, you're going to, no, I don't regret. I mean...
The sexual tension must have been tremendous.
The one thing I hear 100 times is that if it wasn't for me, the guy wouldn't have had any life.
Right.
I mean, and I'm finding out that's in fact the reality because I can't find anybody who's responsible that can make arrangements, and I want to move on with my life. To be honest, I have no idea what I'm going to do.
It's just the weekend. Come on.
Maybe you ought to take care of, muscular dystrophy people. There's a livelihood.
Well, I mean, Doug
You're pretty good
not
at
just a crippled guy. He was somebody special.
Yeah, I know.
And that's why you always
guy.
Yeah.
Chris Reeve, hook up with him.
Yeah, you get into tons of parties.
Yeah.
Because these guys used to just go around because Doug was so crippled and stuff. Anywhere they wanted to go.
We played the sympathy angle really well.
They really did. I mean, and
it was a great angle to play, and with Doug.
Got you on this show.
Got us everywhere. We were on the New Year's Eve pay-per-view. We were on the E! Show. We put him in a steamer box.
Right.
We would walk through malls, and we were famous.
Right.
And it's.
And now you got
It was something that it's like P.T. Barnum.
How old was Doug?
31.
Wow.
You would have thought he was like 50.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's interesting you bring that up because.
He's one thing I'll say about Doug, man. For a guy with muscular dystrophy, he didn't let it get in his way. I mean, and the guy was really malformed. You know what I mean?
He looked like he was going to die the next day. Which worked to our advantage.
Right. It was part of the act.
It was good cop, bad cop. It was perfect. I mean, it was the greatest angle in the world. You got this guy who looks like he's going to pass, the next day.
And then he did.
We could do anything. I mean, there was nothing. I mean, what are you going to do?
No one knows he's dead. If you hadn't told us, you could have just gotten a midget to replace him and push him around.
Or anything, a dummy.
A dummy, anything.
Well, I don't want a midget. I want. I wouldn't mind having Doug back, but it was, and that's why I stuck with him for as long as I did. And Robin, when you said that if I regret fighting with him and stuff, no, I don't. I think that if it got really bad, I would have left a long time ago.
Yeah, no, you guys were tight.
And I was there till the end.
All right, here's the deal. Let me hang up on you, and then I'll go do my tribute. I'll get my tribute pulled together for later in the show.
Whatever.
All right, man. What can I say? And maybe someone from the hospital's listening, and they really should release the body to you.
Yeah, I think so,
yeah, but
too.
then they could get into trouble if the family then shows up.
And words of encouragement, man. A man of your talents can plop down somewhere else in showbiz.
Me?
Yeah. I'm just trying to cheer you up.
Somebody else needs taken care of.
Yeah. I'm trying to cheer you up.
I appreciate that. You're better than Fred.
Yeah.
Because Fred really depressed me.
You're not kidding.
Yeah, I mean.
This time he could start taking care of somebody who can sort of do something for themselves.
Right. Well, who's going to want him then?
Well,
there are a lot of people around. They need like a Kato Kalin type.
Hey, I'll be honest with you guys.
Yeah.
I don't believe in that whole concept that Doug is watching down on me and he wants me to succeed. But what I plan on doing is that if I could take a guy who's 2'6" and weighs 80 pounds,
yes,
and look like Doug,
yes,
and take him to the levels that I took him, I think in my future,
yes, bearded lady.
Maybe. I don't know. I mean,
he's now P.T. Barnum.
He's a mastermind, Doug Beatty.
There's never going to be another Doug Beatty.
That's true. There won't be. If there is, they'll probably abort it. I'm telling you.
No.
You are the Ovitz of debilitating diseases.
Thanks.
I'm not kidding. This guy took a guy with if anybody out there is diseased or has like a severe case of muscular dystrophy,
you want to be in showbiz.
You want to get in touch with Dave here because he can really work you into something. In all seriousness, he can take you to new heights.
I tell you one thing though, just to your credit,
thank you.
If it wasn't for guys like you and Sam Kinison and Pauly Shore and myself,
let's not lump me in with Pauly Shore. Yeah, no offense.
No offense.
Yeah.
I
don't mind. Yeah, I don't mind Sam Kinison, but Pauly Shore.
Okay, all right. Strike Pauly Shore from the record.
Go ahead.
Let me just. All right. I'll even strike Sam. Well,
no, don't strike Sam.
No, Sam's fine because if it wasn't for Sam, we would have never played Atlantic City and Las Vegas.
And if it wasn't for me, you would never...
If it wasn't for you, we would have never been on the pay-per-view and
Right.
the E-show and, you know...
Well, you know, Doug once said something to me in real life when you weren't around, which was one of the rare times you weren't around because you were always, like, clinging to him. But he told me that you made him feel 3'8". Did you know that? Did you know that?
No.
How tall was he? 2 foot?
2'6". We measured him.
He told me you made him feel 3'8". What do you think of that?
I appreciate that, I guess. I wish.
Yeah.
You know what? It's very difficult for me. You know, and I'm trying to follow.
Fred's still pissed. That's all I'm trying to.
I'm sitting here thinking to myself.
Yeah.
You know, am I really sorry that Doug is dead?
Right.
Because he had a tough life.
He did.
No, he didn't.
Oh, come on. You weren't in that body.
Oh, let me tell you something.
No, he made the best of a bad situation.
Let me tell you something, Robin. I got in your face before about this because we got into this before.
Uh-oh. Can we hang up?
And I tell you one thing. That guy could work it like anybody. And if you can say he had a tough life, you're out of your mind.
All right. Let me go put my tribute together, all right? I got to go.
All right.
All right. That's my man,
You put yourself
Dave.
in that shape.
Thanks,
listen,
Dave.
Howard?
Yeah, I got to go, Dave.
Yeah, I just want one last thing.
Yeah.
You know, I don't know what's going to happen next. I'm going to do the best I can.
It's his last appearance on the show. He doesn't want to.
Yeah, right. Don't want to go. Listen, let me go put together a tribute, all right?
That'd be great.
All right. Thanks.
Do you
What?
What?
No, whatever.
What?
No, I just. Do you guys have any? I mean, in all seriousness.
No, we don't have any jobs.
No.
And we don't have any money.
I don't want a job.
And we don't have any
I
money.
don't want a job.
And we don't have any money.
I don't want any money.
All right.
I don't want. I just want. I just. In all honesty, I want to ask you just 2 questions.
Go ahead.
And
he's got to be kidding me.
Drag this out.
Yeah, I mean, I got to go. Goodbye.
Okay, goodbye.
Goodbye.
Jeez.
I mean, what
do you want?
2 questions. Well, I don't know. I hung up. I couldn't take it. I know the guy's upset and everything, but ask the question.
Well, call back and ask Gary.
Yeah, Dave. Just call back Gary, and we'll take care of it. Guy's obviously emotionally distraught.
Who do you think would show up at a Doug Beatty funeral?
I'll go.
Is it a funeral to go to?
I would go if it's here in New York.
It started sounding like a bit when he said I got 2 questions.
I know. It sounded like he was leading up to...
You haven't seen this big a scam before.
Yeah, right. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what's going on with that, but if the guy's dead, I'm real sad to see it because he was a neat guy. All right, I got to take a break.
I don't think they could get the hospital in on it, could they?
No.
We got a report from the hospital.
Yeah, I don't think he could. I think the guy's dead.
Unless it's another Doug Beatty.
All right, Fred.
Oh, God.
Fred's
He's got another Doug Beatty.
I don't know. The guy just had a really bizarre grieving.
Well,
he was
you know
a
what?
bizarre guy, Fred.
Fred, we've never seen your emotions ever, so who knows what you would react
Hang
like.
around, you'll see him.
All right.
Uh-oh. I don't want to see.
Fred knows bizarre. I'll give him that. If Fred says the guy's bizarre, you would know.
And you were the king of bizarres.
I see.
It takes one to know one.
Yeah. How come every time you walk into a room, people think you're bizarre?
And, well, hey, I don't know, Howard.
Okay.
Maybe that's because you tell them that I am.
All right, thank you.
So far, it's a good tribute.
What?
So far, it's a good
You two sound like Dave and Doug, actually.
Right. All right, let's take a break, and we'll be back right after these words.
You're listening to The Howard Stern Show. More after this. 97.1 The Eagle.
640 at the Eagle. This is Brad Baxter. It's 646 at 97.1 The Eagle.
We're back with The Howard Stern Show.
And we are back. Good morning, everyone. I just got a couple of people on the phone, and then I'll do my Doug Beatty tribute and my constant phony phone calls, and a whole bunch of other junk, too. I got a ton of stuff to get to today. Hey, you're on the air.
Hey, Howard, I was wondering,
Are you a guy or a girl?
What?
Are you a guy?
Yeah.
Huh.
I'm kind of young. I'm 14.
Oh.
Love your show, man. Kicks ass.
Thanks. Thanks, man.
Hey, I was wondering, what do you think of your picture on the cover of People magazine?
Hey, I saw that. I forgot to mention that. You know, they did they had like they had everybody's high school picture, celebrities.
Oh,
and
yeah, right. I saw that.
people love showing that picture of me.
Yeah. They love it. I can't get away from it.
I know, it's really weird. I mean, there was a guy a bunch of years ago who put out a book about celebrities and their high school pictures. And then, I don't know, everybody's been putting that out ever since. People like I guess the transformation is so dramatic that mine's a particular good one, but I thought it was all right. I mean, you know, I get excited when I see myself on the cover of a magazine sometimes. That's pretty cool. You know what I mean? That's still a pretty cool feeling. It's a pretty good rush.
Yeah. Yeah, you kind of had that big old smile on your face.
What do you mean, in the
high school picture?
Yeah, well, you'd be smiling, too, if you had the great life I had in high school.
He was glad to get out.
When I wasn't getting laid, I was... Oh, you're 14, I guess. You wouldn't know about that.
I listen to your show all the time, you know.
Oh, you know about that
I know all about that.
You know about sex?
Nowadays, you know, they know everything about that.
Yeah, it's true. You know, it's such a joke. You know, everyone's talking about protecting the children. You shouldn't talk about sex on the air. This kid probably knows more than anybody.
Good he does, huh?
Sure, everyone knows this. I mean, everyone knows this stuff. Right?
Yeah?
You never with a girl yet, though, were you?
No.
You ever kissed one?
When I was like kindergarten, you know.
No, that doesn't count. We meant
I know that doesn't count.
I mean, like recently, within a year.
No.
You're not gay, are you?
No.
Hey, don't put pressure on.
You're not questioning your sexuality. Nah, it's hard to get girls at 14. Of course, Howard Stern had a girlfriend at 14, but...
You weren't kissing, were you?
Yes, I was.
Oh.
I had already kissed I had kissed several girls by the time I was 13.
Not long...
Yep. Tongue kiss.
Oh,
no.
I had. Hey,
besides your grandma and your mom?
Yeah, besides tongue kissing my grandmother? Yeah. I had a girlfriend, Irene. I got documentation on this. I had her sign documents. I used to.
She will sign.
She was my girlfriend, and she would come over and make out with me, and I made out with her at summer camp.
At 13?
At 13, she was my girlfriend. Actually, at 12, I made out with her.
Man.
Yeah, I was a quick mover. That's why Howard Stern had a big smile on his face on that high school yearbook picture. And then there were a couple of girls from my school that I kissed. One I kissed. Yeah.
What school?
You know, from like regular school.
I thought nobody spoke to you.
No, well, then there was still a few white girls left.
Oh,
I'm talking about a 12.
Roosevelt,
yeah.
Oh.
Whatever you are, 12. I don't know.
9th grade.
6th grade, I remember I kissed my first girl, like with my tongue.
Oh, 7th grade.
How old are you in 6th grade?
11.
Yeah, I was 11 when I got my first real kiss. Yeah.
Sorry, I mumble. You know.
No, it was shoot.
I am at 3 o'clock in the morning.
It was shoot.
Yeah, it was shoot. Everybody out in there, America, it was shoot.
Good.
Okay. Just clear my...
Otherwise, I would have hit the button on you. All right.
Okay. We'll see you, Howard.
All right, dude.
Bye.
Take it easy. I was going to ask if you had pubic hair, but you get hair yet? Hello?
Yeah.
You got hair?
Yeah.
Yeah, you checked?
Yeah.
When did you get it?
Shoot, like I don't know. Not like you wake up and like there. It just kind of gradually happens.
Yeah.
You kind of don't notice it until you're doing your thing in the bathroom, and then you look down and
oh my goodness,
you're doing your thing already, huh?
No, not that thing, you know.
He's cleaning.
Oh, cleaning.
What the hell is wrong with you?
I did my thing twice last night. I got to tell you about this. Something's wrong with me, man. I'm oversexed. All right, hey kid, I gotta go.
Okay, see ya.
All right, I had an orgy.
Orgy with you.
Yeah, I am in some shape. This is Jeremy. Yes, Jeremy?
Yeah, Howard, good morning, Howard.
Good morning.
You made statements about your movie saying that you'll think it'll be the biggest box office grossing movie ever.
Yeah.
You don't really believe that, do you?
Yeah, I do. I'll tell you why I believe it.
Okay.
I mean, here's my theory. First of all, I've got millions and millions of fans who are dying to see the movie.
I'm one of them.
Okay, if my millions of fans... In fact, I was reading on the Internet, a lot of people are planning big parties. What they're going to do is they're... Like, I guess listeners of ours on the Internet get together regularly.
Mm-hmm.
So one of these groups of people has chipped in and actually rented a movie theater.
You're kidding.
And they're going to take over the movie theater.
They're going to have their own showing.
They're going to have their own showing. Isn't that wild? Yeah, I was reading about it. I said, hey, that's a pretty cool idea.
Yep.
So I think my fans alone will make the... it's just like when I had a bestseller, everyone was taken by surprise in the fact that it sold millions of copies, because my fans are into it. And also I think that in order to be one of the biggest box office grosses of all time, you'd have to make a pretty damn good picture. And I'll tell you something. I think we've got a real good picture on our hands. I mean, aside from the fact that I have fans, I think that people would go see this picture anyway. It's that interesting.
I think it'll be in the top 10, but, the #1 movie of all time.
I don't know. It's got everything in it, though. It's got...
Oh, yeah, I'll see it, but let's, the Hollywood these days, like, like to make movies for families, and
this is a family movie.
Is it?
Oh yeah.
Really?
Yeah, if you're,
if you're a little whacked out.
If you don't mind a little sex and a little,
if you want them growing up perverted, it's
right.
to see. Okay.
Well, all I know is if all my fans go see it 5 times in a row, that's 16 million times 5. That's 80 million right there. And 80 million times $8 is 640 million. That's first weekend. All right?
Well, okay.
I mean, if I grow 640 million in the first weekend, who can argue with me?
No one can ever say a word to you.
And then I'll have carte blanche to make any kind of cool movies I want. And then I can go out and make Fart Man and all the other cool movies.
Sure.
You know, the really cool movies.
Yeah, well, I'll see it 10 times.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. If each listener go, and even if you don't watch it, just pay for it 10 times. It'll be well worth it.
Now they got those, you can call into the movie theater. You don't even have to go. Just
right.
call in and make your pledge.
$640 million the first weekend will be the think about it.
Oh, it would blow mine.
That's my math.
I was also wondering, are you going to become like an actor? Are you going to do cop buddy movies?
Yeah, you know what he's going to do immediately? He's going to say he wants to do a drama.
Yeah, I want to get out of comedy. Yeah, okay. You're not going to believe this.
He wants to do an art film.
I'm watching C-SPAN 2 last night.
Yeah.
Between there was all kind of weird stuff on, but I don't know. It was like Sally Field giving a lecture to a bunch of actors and actresses.
That was on C-SPAN 2?
Maybe it wasn't C-SPAN 2.
Bravo does that a lot.
Is that what that was?
A person and a guy sitting there asking questions, and then she just talks, and the students ask her questions.
I don't know what was going on, but they were getting real analytical about. Sally Field was talking
the
about
acting process. Yes.
Every time I go in front of the camera, right before I go, I open myself up raw. This is the Flying Nun,
Yeah.
I open myself up raw, and it's so raw that it hurts, and then it hurts. But I don't. During rehearsal, I don't let the rawness show, and then when I get in front of the camera, I let the rawness out, and I'm like, oh my God, Jesus Christ, And having been in front of the camera now, I'm starting to understand what she's talking about. But shut your mouth. Who cares? And then all these, and then she'd say to these actors and actresses in the audience, "Do you really want to be an actor? I mean, do you really want it?"
I think I saw this.
Yeah. And then some Puerto Rican guy goes, "I want it so bad. It's in my toes and into the top of my head."
Yes, I saw this.
Yeah, I was watching this. I was like, "Oh my God, I'm gonna puke." Thank God I didn't have to go that route to get in the movie. Thank God I could just,
I know, because they had all
do what I
people
do.
say, what do you do when you have to cry? And
that was it.
Yeah.
You saw the same part I did. And Sally Field said, you got to open yourself up raw. And I'm like, oh, man. All I'm looking at goes, she better put a bag on her head.
Yeah, because I'm looking at you raw now.
Yeah.
It hurts.
You're a little too raw. Anyway, Jeremy, that's it, okay?
And what's up with Fred? I mean.
I know.
I mean, what is that?
Man?
Martian Sensibilities or
What's
something?
What's up, man?
What's up, What? Man, you're a friggin' retard.
Man, you're a friggin' retard.
Look, would you cool it? Because we have to sit here,
Fred.
Fred
I think you're cool, Fred. I'm just messing.
I know you're
with
kidding.
you. I'm on the radio. I'm talking to her for Christ's sake.
I'm kidding with you too.
Christ, I'm on the friggin' radio, and Fred's a friggin' Martian.
I'm sorry.
Jackie's
This is your moment, and I'm taking it away.
Robin has those big friggin' melons, those big brown coconuts.
All right, thank you.
Okay.
Thank you, my little chocolate cupcake.
He's losing.
One last call, and then I got a whole bunch of stuff to do. Yeah, you're on the air. This is John.
Yeah, how you doing there, Howard?
All right.
Hello, Robin. I saw your piece on a current affair. It was a really nice piece.
What piece?
On current affairs. She brought some lady in with her to her apartment. And they
showed that again?
What is that?
It is a current affair. Is this still on?
I thought it was off the air.
Well, maybe that was a repeat, but you're a very charming woman. Nothing like a charming woman.
That's an act, right, Robin? You don't really act like that.
Well, I get raw, and then I become charming.
Yeah, nothing like a charming woman with big furry coconuts.
Right. Furry.
Anyway, Howard, I just want to ask you a favor, because I love you, and I think you do a really great job going off on the homos and the spics and the Jews and the wetback filthy immigrants. But recently you haven't really gone off on niggers a lot.
Oh, boy. Here we go.
I see. You're requesting that I, as you say,
you lightened up?
Go off on the niggers?
Well, maybe have a segment each morning, like after you take phone calls, have Jackie, do some jokes like, what smells worse than a nigger?
I see.
Nothing, stuff like that.
I see. All right, well, thank you for the suggestion, and we'll look into it.
Put that in the box.
By the way, F. Stuttering John and his retarded CP baby.
All right, thank you.
These are such sweet people.
Yeah. We're all taking bets how long before Stuttering John starts cheating on his wife.
Why do you say that?
Because he will. He just will. He said he's immature.
Oh, I thought you'd seen something.
Right. There's no way he's... no, I'm just saying, it's just going to happen. He's probably already sick of the whole thing.
No, he keeps smiling. He's got that smile plastered on his face. I'm really having a good time.
Yeah.
I love it. You know, he's trying to convince himself, I think.
Yeah, walking around with the baby. Yeah, great. So,
great, I'm ready to have another one, he said to me.
I had some weekend. My wife and I just completely screamed and yelled and picked on each other for the entire weekend. So it was like, typical.
How does it start?
What'd you say?
It's so gorgeous.
Yeah, you should stay away from each other. Go outside.
Oh, you think the weather will affect it?
Well, if you're out poolside and hanging out.
How could you be angry?
Yeah, just drink and smoke. How can you be angry? The world's angriest man asking me how he can be angry.
How could you be angry? He couldn't find a way this weekend.
Weren't you the man who dumped beer on his wife's dress and called her the C word?
No, he didn't dump the beer.
Oh. After she got beer dumped on her.
Yeah.
He called her the C word.
Get out of here, you C word.
Yeah, get out of here, you C.
Can't take the heat. Get out of the kitchen. Show business.
Yeah. Drinking with the listeners is show business. Yeah, this is the guy. He wants to know how I fought with my wife.
I was just being a dick. I fought with my wife.
Yeah, I mean, all
weekend.
You
bastard.
I told my wife to get the hell out of the house. Just leave. Take the kids and leave. She was getting so on my nerves because she has this thing where she'll go, like, we have to go out and get something, right? Mm-hmm. We're going to pick up dinner, I don't know, like Saturday night. She wanted to go out to dinner, and I didn't want to go out to dinner because people stare at me. So I go, why can't we just pick up the dinner and eat at home? All right. And I said, now you go in and get the food, and I'll sit in the car. I'll drive you there. Because I can't go in. I'm too famous.
What torture? What torture?
Wait, you know what? I got to take a break, and I'll tell you, because this is going to take a long time. Let me.
Absolute torture for this poor woman. I feel for her.
Hey, you'll agree with me. You'll agree with me.
I really feel.
Don't say that yet. Hear the whole story. We'll be back right after these words.
We'll be back with the Howard Stern Show. Don't go away. 97.1. The Eagle.
6:49 at the Eagle. This is Brad Baxter. It's 7:06 at 97.1 The Eagle.
You are listening to the Howard Stern Show.
Yeah, baby, rock things. Come on, come on. Yeah, this is nice. What is that?
Rocket from a Crypt.
Rocket from the Crypt?
Yep.
The Crypt is a band?
Rocket from a Crypt. That's the entire title of the band.
Oh, and what is the song?
On a Rope.
Rocket from a Crypt. Rocket from a Crypt.
Rocket from a Crypt.
So, yeah, it was a long weekend. I'm better off working. I like being here better.
Now, what happened?
No. I got home, and I'm used to being a little prince, on that movie set. So, this is my first weekend home since the movie.
Yeah.
My first full weekend. I'm used to being catered to.
Uh-oh.
And it just
you take this attitude home?
Well, I don't know. First of all, I got in the house on Friday, and I go to get something to eat because I'm on a new diet. I got a nutritionist now. Ellie Krieger is my nutritionist. Give her a plug. Not that she needs one. Boy, she's good looking. She's an ex-model or something.
Has it worked? I mean, you've only been on it a week.
Yeah, don't you see? Look how muscular I am.
Wait.
You want to know something? Actually, it did work. I'll tell you why it worked. Remember I used to work out and my eyeball would blow out?
Yeah.
Well, she figured it out. She figured out that I'm just not eating enough calories, and I figured, what are they talking about? Well, I worked out like a dog on Friday and ran all weekend and stuff, but they increased my calories 3 times. Man, I felt great. Really good,
Yeah.
and my body recovered, and I'm not sore, and I feel good, you know what I mean? So maybe that was the answer.
Hit on something.
Who knows? But it looks like she did. So, I don't know. I go home on my special diet, and there's like no food in the house. And it's just like, I said to my wife goes, well, the housekeeper's gone, and she's going to come back and cook. And I go, well, when you open the refrigerator and you see there's no food, is there any chance like maybe you could do something? Is there any chance, She had 2 in help this weekend. 2. One person there for the kids, one person to cook. And I'm going, you know, do you think that, like, maybe you don't have to be such a goddamn princess and you could cook a meal once in a while? Meanwhile, the whole freaking movie's about how my wife stuck with me through thick and thin and everything. Right. And, like, you know, by then we'll be divorced. Because we yell at each other all day.
Separately.
Yeah, it'll be some movie.
Each accompanied by your lawyer.
Yeah, right. We'll be at the premiere with our lawyers. We fought all weekend.
There's Howard entering with his lawyer.
Right. Howard Stern is at the premiere with his lawyer, and his wife is with her lawyer.
Howard's lawyer was dressed in Armani.
Yeah. And then my wife, you know, starts going through her laundry list of why the food can't be there, and I should make a list. And I go, honey, it's the same goddamn thing over and over again what I eat. I mean,
I thought you had a new diet.
Yeah, there was no. Well, it's the same stuff, just in a higher quantity. It's rice, it's beans, it's, you know, it's all the crap I eat. I go, where is this food? Stock it. She goes, well, then I order it, and then you don't eat it. And I go, so what? Throw it out. Just have everything here. Have the. I said at the movie they would have 37 dinners for me. I'd only eat one. And I'm not saying it has to be the movie set, but just make a big, you know, make a big bowl of food for me. So that started it off, you know. I mean, I don't ask for much. House is a goddamn pigsty.
Well, here we go.
Made me crazy. I don't know. You know, I never feel things are orderly. And I'm not saying I'm orderly. I'm a mess. But clean the house. Take some pride. Straighten up. You know what I'm saying? And she'll say, well, you know, the cleaning wasn't his. I go, Alice, you see a piece of clothing laying on the floor for 3 days. Pick the goddamn thing up. She goes, well, why don't you pick it up? I go, well, I'm busy. I'm working. You're not doing anything. You know, and she goes, well, I'm going back to work. I go, yeah, but right now you're not doing anything. And who needs you to go back to work? You got enough. You just picking up a towel takes you all day.
Obviously, you can't work.
Yeah. And then there's like a bunch of little things in the house that have to be fixed and stuff, and all she has to do is make a list and tell the guy who helps us with that stuff. She doesn't do that. You know, so I have a lot of criticisms. Okay.
But you seem to go home and only see what's wrong.
Yeah. Well, no, and then, okay, so then Friday night I made love to her. Saturday night I made love to her. And then Sunday my wife was out, and she took the kids. I did myself twice to the Jenny McCarthy Playboy video.
Jenny McCarthy?
Twice. Do you believe the libido on me? I have the libido of a 17-year-old.
I understand, and she's cute, too, though, so I can see that happening.
Who, my wife or Jenny McCarthy?
Oh, both.
Yeah, right.
But the thing is, when you get on a roll, you get on a roll. You know what I mean?
What do you mean?
When you have sex, you have sex. It breeds
and it didn't
more
help,
sex.
But it didn't stop the fighting.
Oh, well.
You all fought and had sex.
Yep.
The minute you're done, you can pick up.
We fought the entire weekend. What did we fight? We had a huge...
I thought the sex usually calmed down the fighting.
Yeah, during the sex we don't fight.
No, I meant, usually she has an afterglow.
Oh, no. In fact, Sunday morning she was... I'll give you an example. Saturday night I made love to her. She had so many orgasms. I'm not bragging or anything, but I'm really getting good at this. I'm getting the hang of it.
Or maybe she's just getting orgasmic.
Well, it's the vibrator. I do a thing now where I use my mouth and the vibrator at the same time on her. And I'm telling you, man, this woman can't stop wriggling. All right?
You think a wriggle is an orgasm?
Oh, please. She said she can't even take it anymore. She was like...
That's not an orgasm,
She was all over the place. She couldn't even handle it. Trust me, she had a million of them. Trust me, I know what I'm doing with these bras. I finally figured it all out.
Well, that's pretty fishy, though.
What's fishy?
That you can make her feel this good, but yet she's not compelled to go buy you food.
Wait a second. So then she wakes up Sunday morning. Looking, I know when a girl's getting off, okay?
No, you don't.
You have no idea.
Girl, you don't even know when your wife's getting off.
So Sunday, I don't like this. Sunday, I wake up, and she is like I'm sitting there. I was putting some, I had all my stuff from the movie I had to put away, all my clothes and everything. I'm sitting there in my closet on the steps. She comes over, reaches behind me, starts kissing my neck and everything because she's thanking me for last night. Oh. All right, so you tell me. So then... everything was going fine. She comes up to me. She says, about 2 hours later, she comes up to me. She says, how does this shirt look on me? All right? And the woman asked me for an opinion.
Oh, boy, here we go.
All right? Now, I'm honest. I said, I walked up to her. I said, you want to know something? She meant, like, how does the shirt look on her, right? So I assumed that's time for critique. If it looked good...
You lean back in your chair like that?
Most guys... I look her over and I go, you want to know something? The shirt should be tucked in because your belly don't look right. If you got your... And then she goes, I am sick of you. I didn't ask you that. I didn't ask for a critique. I asked you how this shirt looked. I said, I'm telling you how it looks. It don't look right on you.
Just say you don't like the shirt.
Wait a second. Wait a second. I said, you know something? You are out of your frickin' mind. I wish the hell you'd get the hell out of the house and stop asking me for questions. Don't ask me how stuff looks if you don't want to know. Well, we started yelling and screaming and yelling. Then my wife, in the middle of screaming, she goes, you go out and talk to your children. They want to go to Philadelphia. My kids got invited to a bar mitzvah in Philadelphia. So my wife makes me the hatchet man. I got to go tell the kids they can't go. Because who wants to drive them to Philadelphia? Why are people inviting my kids to Philadelphia?
Because they know them.
So I went downstairs. I mean, please. So I went downstairs. I said to the kids, you're not going to Philadelphia. They start screaming at me. My daughter Emily says, I hate you, I hate you, I hate you. I go, okay. Then I went upstairs. So upstairs I can't go because my wife hates me. And my kids, I can't go downstairs because my kids hate me. Now I got nowhere to go. I'm just like, what do I need this for? Why do I need all this crap? Why do I have to be the bad guy? And then my kids were yelling at me so profusely that they hate me. I started laughing, and that drove them out. That drove them out of their minds. It was so funny, though. It made me laugh. I was like, and my daughter goes, you are mean. You're laughing at us because we can't go.
Get the couch ready.
Yeah, I just said, you know what? I said, it's just cute to see you guys crying over it.
I like it.
It's fun to make you miserable.
I enjoy it when you're
I enjoy when other people are miserable.
What is wrong with you?
Oh, shut up, Jackie. What is wrong with you? It was cute.
Father knows best over there.
I'm like the world's worst husband and father. Oh, man. But, my wife, and then, my wife will go, 10 minutes later after we have this fight, she'll go, how's my hair look? And for years, I had this argument with my wife that her hair was too dark. And then, as soon as Colleen told her it was too dark, then she went and lightened it up. I go, why didn't you ever listen to me? Why do you get so resentful?
Maybe it's because of the way you present it.
I don't know. I thought my presentation was fine.
With the blouse, so it sounded like it went very well.
Yeah. So I made love to her Friday night. Friday night I did some number on her.
Is this really making love or are you just having sex?
No. Oh, no, it's just having sex. You're right.
Thank you.
All right. But it's good sex.
Making love.
She loves it. And I'm holding out a real long time for me. So then my wife and kids leave the house Sunday at around 4 o'clock.
They had to get away from you.
So I said, hey, I should be pretty satisfied. I made love twice this weekend, right? You'd think a guy 42 would be done,
Why would you think that? See, you always have these suppositions about what's supposed to be.
I know. I thought I'd be pretty drained sexually.
Why would you be happy about this?
So I'm sitting in my closet, and I realized the only video I got.
Even when the house is empty, you're in the closet?
Well, I was in the closet because I was cleaning up after the movie. I had to put away all my clothes.
Oh.
But the only videotape I have is the Jenny McCarthy Playboy video. I told you my office is being redone?
Right.
So they ripped over. I don't know where my pornos are. They're in a box somewhere.
They boxed them up.
Yeah. Maybe it's my new diet that I have all this sexual energy, but if it's possible, so then I put the Jenny McCarthy video in. And that's pretty soft-core, She's just running around in little outfits. I mean, they show her vagina and stuff, but just the outside of it. You know what I mean?
Doesn't go in?
No, no zoom on that lens. And so I'm watching it, and I rubbed a little oil on myself.
Music?
No, I don't need music. The Playboy video has music on it. Right.
Music.
Yeah, has a sexy little tune. And she's in a little schoolgirl outfit, fantasizing about school, and she's doing, she's like running around in little outfits. And as soon as they show the flat, hard stomach,
You're out
I finished. You're out of there. And then I get disgusted with myself because I'm laying there, and I'm going,
in the closet.
I go to Jenny McCarthy. I mean, how insulting.
To yourself?
Yeah, I mean, just like, I was just disgusted with myself. And then 2 hours later, I'm laying in bed because I got to go to sleep. It was like 4 or 5 o'clock when I did this. It was like 5:30 maybe.
Because you said they left at 4.
Yeah, and it was like 8 o'clock now, and I had to go to bed. And I'm laying there in bed realizing I can't sleep. Let me go get that goddamn Jenny McCarthy video again.
I like that.
Yeah, I mean, this is 2 hours. Can you imagine?
Yeah.
So I get the stupid video. and I'm watching the goddamn video, and sure enough, again.
Did you start it from the beginning?
No.
He's trying to get through the whole thing.
No, I just watched it a couple of seconds. That's all I need.
Great actor. How far do you get into it?
2 minutes. And then as soon as you're finished, you go, I don't want to watch this. You just want to erase the whole thing from your memory. The whole disgusting episode. Yeah. Well, guess what I did? That's funny. I threw out the video. Like, I was going through all these tapes and stuff, and I said, what do I have this video for? It's ridiculous. And I threw it out.
You
2.5 hours later, I'm outside going in the garbage pail getting the stupid Jenny McCarthy video.
Like an addict that throws away his needle.
Yeah. I said, you know what?
Anorexic who passes a dumpster.
I said, why don't I know myself well enough to know that I have to hold on to this video? So, yeah, I did it to myself to that twice. And then I fell asleep. I don't know what happened. I was unconscious. Yeah. Jesus, what a weekend. Goddamn invalids have more fun than I do.
It sounds like you had a great time. Jenny McCarthy, your wife.
Yeah, I was busy. I was juggling a lot of broads. Yeah. I don't know. What does it all mean? What does it all mean?
Nothing. Means nothing.
Means nothing.
Means absolutely nothing.
All right, let me take a break. When we come back, I'm going to play you Ponce de la Phone. And then I ought to play some of the Jenny McCarthy video, actually. It's pretty funny to hear her talk.
Oh, you actually saw parts where she's talking?
Yeah, but I fast-forwarded through most of them. But it's pretty funny. Like, you know all those Playboy videos, the girls have philosophy?
Yes.
You know, they ask them stuff, and they're all talking like they have important careers. Jenny McCarthy actually thinks she has an important career.
Well, yes.
Yeah.
She has branched out. She won't even do Playboy anymore.
Right. She's upset with that. She's on MTV now.
Yeah.
It's a big career. Unbelievable.
Playboy was just a stepping stone, you know.
Ever tell you I got married when I was 24?
Yes, you did. In fact, you tell me that every day.
Yeah.
2 or 3 times a day.
I'm so ready for the psychiatrist.
On the weekend.
Yeah, I'm so ready for the psychiatrist. You have no idea.
What do you think a psychiatrist is going to do? Make you feel better about it?
Yeah.
If your illness is that you got married at 24.
How much you want to bet?
How could they make you feel better?
How much you want to bet I could get the psychiatrist to actually kill himself within a week? Yeah. All right, let me take a break. We'll be back right after these words.
You're listening to The Howard Stern Show. Stay right there. 97.1 The Eagle.
721 at The Eagle. This is Brad Baxter. It's 727 at 97.1 The Eagle.
Call Howard on the Eagle's toll-free line. 1-800-54-STERN. Let's return to The Howard Stern Show.
We are rocking. Now this moves.
Wow. Good one.
Yeah. I was running this weekend, you know, and I keep the radio on when I run. I wear the headphones, and I try listening to I find myself listening to this station most, our station that we actually work on here in New York.
Well, that will be good for the station.
Yeah.
To hear, they always love it when you promote it.
C100 plays real lame music. They used to be good. What happened to them?
Trying something different.
And KTU sucks. I don't care what anyone.
I heard that for the first time.
Oh, my God.
It's awful.
It sucks. I can't believe there's so many lame New Yorkers putting that thing over the top. Boy, that blows. I mean, I can get into it. Like when I do my wife, I always put on Hot 97, Funkmaster Da.
Good for you.
He's the DJ. Funkmaster Do.
Do.
Yeah, my wife. Yeah, my wife goes, "Where's Funkmaster Do?" Funkmaster Do. But so I can listen to different stations. My allegiance is to nobody, but I must admit our station is sounding the best on the dial. All right, so I'm impartial. I don't get all caught up in allegiances. So I was listening to our station. Sounds good. what can I say? I was kind of proud that I kept coming back to my radio station. Funkmaster Do. He's on Hot 97 on
Saturday night.
Except sometimes he talks too much. Seriously, not enough funk. Too much do. He had a group of Funkmaster Do had a bunch of guys on, and they were all like, they were sort of like being like me, except black guys. Like, hey man, yo. They were like doing a free-formed kind of thing.
Yeah, it wasn't a group he was interviewing. It was just a bunch of guys he was hanging out with.
I don't know. I couldn't understand a word they were saying. When I make love to my wife, I like to have black jungle music on. Like,
so you pretend you can make love like a black man?
Yeah, you know what? I don't want to hear anything too emotional. I don't want to hear like rock. You know what I mean? Rock makes me think and stuff. But the black music doesn't. It's just purely because you feel it from your waist down.
It just makes your body move.
Right. I don't want to be thinking about stuff. Like about chicks or about, guys killing themselves.
I've been downhearted.
Yeah, I don't want to hear that because I know I'm going to be thinking about other people than my wife if I start hearing those songs. So I just want to, I just need black music because it's primal. You know what I mean? If they go, I hear other songs, I'll start to get into a depression.
I see.
So it's the blacks know how to make music for sex. They really do. God bless black people.
For you, because I always made love to rock and roll.
Really?
I was doing it.
Something wrong with you. I don't know. Black music to me screams in and out, in and out, in and out. But Funkmaster Do has a great program. I'll give him give him a shout. Shout out to Funkmaster Do. Funkmaster Do.
I never heard this.
Yeah, I'm thinking of changing my name to Funkmaster Do. Just for a couple of days. Try it out.
Franchise.
Yeah, see what it sounds like. If I become Funkmaster Do. Whoever that is. I'd like to meet this guy, Funkmaster Do.
Well, let's have him on the show.
Yeah. I don't know.
Not such a good idea.
In Israel, there's this guy, Funkmaster Jew. I heard about him.
And he's on Saturday night playing black music.
No, he doesn't play black music. He plays Jew music. He plays Hava Nagila over and over again. So, okay, let me do this. Ponce de la Phone was up to some of his old tricks. He's the guy who makes phony phone calls.
He makes great phony phone calls.
First thing he did was he called... well, actually, this isn't a phony phone call, this first one. He called the Ricky Rackman show in Los Angeles, the station we're on, and he asked Ice-T about me. I just thought this was kind of interesting to listen to. You know the rap guy Ice-T? Yeah, he asked...
Rap guy turned actor?
Yeah, he says, hey, what's your problem with Howard Stern? So Ice-T describes his problem with me. Okay? Thought this was pretty good.
Hey, Paul from Pasadena. You're on Real Radio 97.1 with Ice-T.
Hey, Ice-T, big fan.
Thank you, man.
Hey, what's your problem with Howard Stern?
I ain't really tripping with Howard Stern, but
he's not tripping with me.
Which means what?
I don't know. I don't even know what that means.
I think he means he doesn't really hate you, but...
Yeah. There you go. I ain't really tripping with him.
Really, when we were going through that cop killer thing, which was a serious thing to us, he was taking lots of pot shots,
Who's us?
Which I didn't really appreciate.
I guess, they all have posses.
Yeah.
Us is everybody.
And his posse?
And in his posse, I guess.
I just took issue with Ice-T.
Sometimes when people are going through serious issues and other people make jokes at it, it'll bother you, you know what I'm saying? So I really got no problem with him outside of his hair, but, it's just, then, people will talk about you and make comments on you, then say, come on my station, and I don't really get down like that. I'm on Rick's show because me and him always been friends. But, that's it. He can live without me and I can live without him.
It's one thing about you, which is kind of interesting. Even, you never really come out and talk crap about anybody that I've ever...
No, I mean...
Ricky, kiss some ass.
I just, it's not... I don't have anything against Howard Stern. Occasionally, I be listening to him and he says some cool stuff. He's funny, but... at that time, he thought it was time to make fun of us, and it wasn't cool, So I just turned down his, chance. Matter of fact, he got a couple of my buddies on his show working with him, so... But, I don't get down like that. If you don't like me, then you can't turn around and be like, okay, I ain't with it.
Ben from Alhambra, you're on Real Radio 97.1.
How do you feel about religious services and why children should attend them?
As far as religious services, I'm not really into religion personally.
That's my dad. That's a tape of my dad. I didn't know that. Did you know that was on there?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that. I didn't know that.
Ponce had himself on one line, and then he was on the next line.
I guess.
Too, as your dad.
Yeah.
I believe in, you reap what you sow. I'm into karma.
Cool. My dad was on there. Ponce is really incredible.
He just got an answer.
Well, first of all, I don't know who we is. No,
I'm just saying the people in his organization.
I don't know.
We.
Well, I'm just telling you, I don't know who that is. But as far as... by the way, I want to congratulate Ice-T on giving a better answer to my father than I did to that question about religious services.
Your father wouldn't have yelled at him.
No, Ice-T actually would have done very well in my home. No, my feeling was when Ice-T was putting out songs about killing a cop, I knew where he was coming from. He was saying, hey, man, how come in a movie, when you see, like in a movie, Sylvester Stallone killing a cop, or you see the guys killing a cop, it's the same thing. I'm reporting on what goes on in the black community.
No, well, he said he was taking on a character.
Right. So, you know, like I knew where he was coming from and everything, and I'm all for freedom of speech, and I never said that they should take him off his record company or all that kind of thing, but I didn't go that far. But I just kind of thought it was wrong. I mean, I just think that, like, when you start encouraging kids to kill cops, it's wrong. Just thought it was wrong. And I didn't think it was...
he wasn't encouraging.
Yeah.
He was just playing a character like you would in a movie.
Yeah, I don't know. That's kind of a cop. That's like if I got on the radio and said, hey, everybody go out and kill a cop today, and I said, well... I'm just doing it as like Howard Stern, the radio guy. But there's I don't think, you know,
well,
everything I say on the air, I believe.
But that's not quite the same, is it?
Sure. It's exactly the same. Well, I'm doing a character. What character is he doing? Who knows he's doing a character?
The Ice-T, the rapper.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Do you buy that? I don't.
I don't know the man at all. I don't know what he is.
And if a guy can't take criticism like that, like in other words, if I have to agree with him all the time, you know, he's saying, well, guys make jokes about you, and when I needed him, I mean, I disagree with him. How could I be there for him? I don't agree with him. I disagree with him. I'm very pro-police. I don't believe the police are the enemy. I just don't feel that way. I know whenever I've been in trouble, I needed a cop. They came through. So I don't view them as the enemy. I view them as hardworking guys who are taking incredible risks for $30,000 a year. That's what I view them as. And I think that it's a bad situation out there, and if a guy has a little influence, and he's going to use it to say, hey, kill some cops. I mean, these guys are guys with families, and, you know, they're crapping in their pants every time they got to go into the ghetto.
Well, I'm sure he's talking to his audience.
Yeah, well, hey, that's cool. So I disagree with it. Now, as far as me inviting him on the show, I used to hear him talking crap about it. I said, hey, instead of talking behind my back, why don't you come on the show like a man and confront me with it?
We invited him on twice. Once was when you were backstage at the MTV Awards, because he also said that...
looking for you that
he said he was going to kick your ass.
Yeah.
Sorry,
I mean, if that's his way of dealing with stuff, I'm going to kick your ass. So I said, okay, I'm here. Why don't you come down and kick my ass on the air?
And then once we asked him to call in for your birthday show because we thought it would be funny.
And he said no.
Yeah, he said no.
Yeah, so that's cool. I mean, you know, I don't care if he doesn't come on the show. Quite frankly, I wouldn't have him on the show now anyway. I really have no interest in him. At the time, I did. Because I would have debated him. Because that's what this show's about. Me debating people. Even if they're not in the room.
Better if they're not in the room.
Yeah, so that was that. And that's the way I feel about it. It wasn't a hateful thing. It was just I disagreed with the guy. But everybody
didn't take it as a hateful thing. He doesn't have a problem with you either.
No, there you go. So
we both came down on the same side on this issue.
Right. Go ahead.
I want to set up the next phone call. So I guess we had an intern on the show once. I don't even remember this. But the guy said he wanted to be in radio, and you were teaching him how to take a phone call if somebody called in wanting to commit suicide.
Right.
So Ponce took your tape of a suicidal person and made a call to a radio show of you wanting to commit suicide.
Oh, good. So this is me calling in...
To commit suicide.
To commit suicide.
Yeah, it's really good.
Interesting.
To another show.
Right.
Oh, this is wonderful.
Hello, Al. I'm sorry to keep you waiting, but thank you for your patience.
Listen.
Yes.
I'm here.
Oh, good.
And I'm about to take a gun and shoot my whole family and shoot myself in the head.
Well, I don't think that's quite the answer.
You're going to just hang up on me?
No, I'm not. I said I don't think that's the answer. Let's think if we can find a better one. How's that? What's got you so upset?
I'm about to shoot my whole family. I'm going to shoot myself in the head. Baba Booey. Baba Booey.
Well, yes, I'm going to hang up on you because I don't like games playing, for God's sake. We're talking serious. We're talking situations.
Meanwhile, the host was pretty lame. I mean, the guys...
I would have killed myself, too, if I had been dealing with that guy.
You want to solve a problem?
Solve a problem?
Go ahead, we'll solve it.
I ain't calling you.
Silly? Only because I blowing your brains out and shooting your family certainly isn't the answer to anything.
No?
See, when somebody wants to shoot...
I don't know about that.
After this weekend?
Yeah. I could say that would really solve a lot of problems. Right.
Family and then themselves. They're blaming everybody else but themselves for their situations.
There you go.
If that were the case, we'd all wind up victims. We'd all wind up in a terrible situation where we didn't know what was going on. We didn't really have a situation. Maybe that guy's nuts. Maybe he's going to do it. We can't stop people from craziness.
What in the world is he talking about?
I don't know. He's scarier than Tom Snyder. What is he talking about? When the other guy...
I want to hear that again.
Let me hear the next one first.
All right.
Okay, this is a very moody Robin Quivers calling a talk show.
He got a tape of Robin?
Yeah, she's moody.
And what kind of talk show?
When did that happen?
It's a black host.
All right.
Okay, we got Robin in Pasadena, Charter Cable. Hey, Robin.
Hi there, how are you?
Hi, we get very few calls from Pasadena. I used to live out there.
I love you.
Oh, you really love the shadow, Robin? That's a beautiful thing. But my fiance is sitting right across from me.
Don't stonewall me.
Okay, let's...
Who are you? Who cares if I like you?
Let's play with this one. So, what else you got to say, Robin?
Douchebag says what?
We got Kevin in...
That's pretty good. Douchebag says what? Who has their fiance sitting right alongside them while they do a show?
An insecure guy.
Yeah.
A guy who knows she's not marrying him for him.
Oh, man. Yeah, my wife really gets off on watching me do my show.
Got to bring her to work to remind her why she married me.
Yeah. You constantly remind how great you are.
Okay, we got Robin in Pasadena, Charter Cable. Hey, Robin.
Hi there, how are you?
Hi, we get very few calls from Pasadena. I used to live out there.
I love you.
Oh, you really love the shadow, Robin? That's a beautiful thing. But my fiance is sitting right across from me.
Don't stonewall me.
Okay, let's...
Who are you? Who cares if I like you?
Let's play with this one. So, what else you got to say, Robin?
Douchebag says what?
We got Kevin in...
Boy, that guy's funny, huh?
I tell you. Does he have 10 million tape recorders?
I don't know. I don't know how he does it.
Oh, it's great.
Me as a suicide guy and...
Hello, Al. I'm sorry to keep you waiting, but thank you for your patience.
Listen.
Yes.
I'm here.
Oh, good.
And I'm about to take a gun and shoot my whole family and shoot myself in the head.
Well, but I don't think that's quite the answer.
What a weird response.
I don't think that's the answer.
I don't think that's quite the answer.
Like it might be.
Yeah.
You're going to just hang up on me?
No, I'm not. I know. I said I don't think that's the answer. Let's think if we can find a better one. How's that? What's got you so upset?
I'm about to shoot my whole family. I'm going to shoot myself in the head. Baba Booey. Baba Booey.
Well, yes, I'm going to hang up on you because I don't like games playing, for God's sake. We're talking serious. We're talking situations here. You want to solve a problem?
We're talking situations. Talk radio is in such bad shape.
Who would call that guy if they had a really serious problem?
Go ahead, we'll solve it. You want to be silly?
Yeah.
Because I think blowing your brains out and shooting your family certainly isn't the answer to anything. See, when somebody wants to shoot their family and then themselves, they're blaming everybody else but themselves for their situations.
Right.
If that were the case, we'd all wind up victims.
Dude, who are we going to blame, ourselves?
In a terrible situation where we didn't know what was going on. We didn't really have a situation. Maybe that guy's nuts. Maybe he's going to do it. We can't stop people from craziness.
Now here's a golden oldie. It's like giving Cousin Brucey a talk show. All befuddled and stuff, you know.
Well, that's not quite the answer.
Oh, don't kill yourself. We got to take a break. We'll be back right after these words.
We'll return to the Howard Stern Show after these messages. 97.1 The Eagle.
744 The Eagle. This is Brad Baxter. Eagle. It's 749 at 97.1 The Eagle.
We're back with the Howard Stern Show.
Yeah, Paul, you're on the air.
Hey, good morning, Howard.
All right.
I want to find out, do you plan on having the diaper episode anytime soon on the E! Network?
Yeah, I spoke to Scott Einziger. They're putting that together. I don't know exactly when it'll air, but it's pretty good watching Baba. You got to look at Baba Booey's face when he's peeing in the diaper.
Well, yeah, I didn't know if they were even going to show the diaper. Can you show that?
Yeah, sure.
Oh, really? Did Did Robin have anything on? Can you see the diaper, or did she put?
Well, yeah, she had her pants over the diaper, but you can see that there's a nice big diaper on.
Yeah.
She's nicely diapered. She's very neatly diapered, may I say.
I diapered myself well.
Yeah, she did. She did a good job.
Oh, but the only people who could actually pull it off were Jackie and Gary.
Yeah, I tried. I had a hard time with Rob.
Now you're blaming everybody else.
Yep.
Well,
there were complaints that Fred wasn't diapered, but what are you going to do?
Oh, Fred wasn't?
No.
No, I was not diapered.
Why?
Because
I couldn't do it anyways.
Well, it doesn't matter. At least diaper up and just be part of the pack.
Well, I go home and put on diapers.
Me, Jackie, and Gary got diapered in the same room together. We had a whole bonding session.
Was the E-camera there?
E-camera was pretty much everywhere. And Jackie was able to pee all over himself.
Oh, that's disgusting.
You know, I can go to the bathroom anywhere, and it was still hard.
It was hard, but you did it.
But you managed.
Two beasts. Gary had the happiest, dumbest look. He really is an animal. It was so easy. It's like an ape.
No, he had no problem.
So I him to hold it till he got his diaper on.
he had like no inhibition. He's like, all right, I'm going to pee. I mean, unbelievable.
You guys were like, Howard, you were back there putting in a diaper going, I have to go so bad.
I did.
I don't know if I can make it to the studio.
Because I'm not an animal like
but
you.
He wasn't able to do it.
Gary had the biggest. Wait till you see your own look on your face when you're peeing.
Of course you're happy when you're peeing.
Man.
All of a sudden you got quiet. And that's
yeah, it's real funny. It's real funny.
Jackie, at least I keep my going to the bathroom into bathrooms instead of in the front seat of cars with your mom.
Okay.
I don't understand how the guy can go in the front seat of a car with his mom in the back,
right?
But he can't. But he can't go in front of us with a diaper on.
Hey, there's a lot of things in this world we don't understand.
Yeah. Well, see, that's what was so surprising to me. I mean, I have such a shy bladder. There's no way. I mean, I'm one of those guys when I go into a movie theater, I have to think about, when I'm going to have to go to the bathroom. If I go into the bathroom,
it did it.
I can't even go on the urinal.
I have the same problem, but you must have a small penis.
No, I don't.
Really?
No, it's just, it happened from first grade, people pressing their ears against the bathroom when you go to the bathroom and laughing and snickering. That's where it all began.
If I had a big penis, I'd be happy to stand at the urinal and show it to other men, but
I can go anywhere, even in one of those, what do they call it, a trowel?
Right, yeah, you can go in that.
Oh,
I can't even, if I had to go so bad that it was coming out of me, and it was one of those troughs.
And that is the gayest thing in the world.
Oh, please.
Oh, I can't go in those troughs. In the men's room, you mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a circle.
I mean, being a guy is hard. I mean, women always get to sit down.
What's that all about?
I wish they'd remove all urinals. And thank you, sir.
I don't even know who invented the urinal.
John J. Urinal.
Yeah.
This is Paul. Quickly, go ahead, and then I will. Well, I got a couple of things I can do here, but maybe I'll do my Doug Beatty tribute. We'll see. Paul, go ahead.
Yeah, hey, I just wanted to know, are you ever going to put anything out from your old TV show on videotape?
From the Channel 9 show?
Yeah.
Well, not to beat a dead horse, or as OJ would say, beating a dead horse. I've tried to deal with those guys. I jointly have control of that stuff with WOR.
Mm-hmm.
And we're at it. I don't know what their problem is. I wanted to put out a videotape of that material because I have stuff you never even saw before from that show. It would be a killer tape. Everybody loves that show. People are still talking about that show. It would be a no-brainer to put it out. But then I went to them at the time, and they said they wanted like 70-80%, and then the radio station has to get a percentage. And by the time it all came out and everybody got done, there was no money to be made anywhere. And also, I would almost release it just to have it as a beautiful sort of tribute to what we did for those 2 years.
You should. Those were
But those guys dicked me around so much that I finally said to them, you know what, keep it in your vaults and let it collect dust. And one day when you're ready to make some money with it, give me a call. So I'd be happy to put that stuff out if those guys would be reasonable.
Yeah.
But I don't need to put it out. There's no, these guys think that I need to put it out. That's why I put out Butt Bongo Fiesta. They were dicking me around so much. I said, you know what, I'm going to go make my own goddamn videotape. I don't need to recycle that material. And they were like, yeah, well, go ahead. See how well you do. Well, don't threaten me. So I don't know. I've tried to deal with the Channel 9 folk. I've even said to them, let me buy the tapes and I'll do it.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, there's not that much money to be made doing it. But then they come up with ridiculous amounts of money that they would never make otherwise. And they just stick it to me every time I try to deal with them. So what can I tell you? They say everybody who I do business with seems to have a vendetta. I don't know. They all want to teach me a lesson. Like get the bad boy in line. I don't know. It's real weird what I bring out in people.
I missed about half of those shows, I think. I only started watching it, I think, last season.
Yeah.
Oh, so you missed the first 2 years.
Yeah, probably.
Second season was better than the first, but the first season was pretty wild.
You weren't even on the radio out here then.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. I know. We used to be on late at night in California. It's the only time they dared put that show on. They wouldn't even put it on at 11:30, I don't think. Show was so out there. How the hell we got that show on the air, I don't even know.
It was great.
That show was the sickest friggin' show I've ever seen.
It was great.
Man, was it great. All the goddamn whores and bikini girls. And, I mean, and remember the Star Trek sketch? And oh, man, that stuff kicked ass. Planet Lesbos.
It was so much work, but so much fun.
Yeah, we hated it.
I was telling somebody yesterday how
the movie was less work.
How we ate the skipper.
Yeah, that was great.
Gilligan's Island.
The only guest we could get by the second season, the show was so raunchy. The show was had such a bad reputation that you couldn't get any guests. The only two people we could get to come on was Gilligan and Mary Ann from Gilligan's Island.
And they were upset.
And they were upset when they left because
we had to give them limos and champagne.
And we were begging them to come on, and they came on. They were good sports. They agreed to be in a sketch, and we wouldn't show them the sketch ahead of time because they would never agree to be in it. Okay. So right then and there, we would throw the cue cards on, and I was Ginger. Gilligan, of course, was Gilligan. And the sketch opened up with me and Gilligan in the bushes smoking out of my tampon. We were smoking weed out of the tampon.
Tube was a pipe.
Yeah, the tube was a pipe, the tampon tube. And we had the string hanging out of my mouth. And then we got so hungry there was no food left on Gilligan's Island that we ate the dead skipper. It was great. And they left all, like, I don't know if we should have done that.
I don't know how we got away with half the stuff we did on that show. I mean, just
because I used to call up and cry every week to the lawyers.
But I mean, with the guests and stuff, they would come in. We would put them in a room for way too long, and we would tell them that the TV didn't work, so they couldn't see what was going on. Now, what show do you go to that you can't see what's going on?
Yeah, we would tell the guests all the TVs are broken. There's no way you can see what's going
monitors.
on. Because if they saw what was going on, they would have left. We would have, like, people with no arms and legs eating with a fork and a spoon.
But do you remember we used to start taping at, like, 3 o'clock in the afternoon on Friday, and sometimes we'd go to, like, 9?
Yeah.
And we'd have guests there from 1 in the afternoon till, like, 8 at night.
Yeah.
They weren't allowed to leave the room because we wanted to see what was going on in the hallway.
And they couldn't see anything.
And we kept a guard at their door so they couldn't leave.
Like prisoners.
Oh, man. When we were shooting the pilot, WOR came running into the studio and closed down the whole set. Said we couldn't do stuff like that. I said, well, what do you mean?
Did he confiscate the tape?
Yeah, well, they confiscated the tape and said this show will never run. So, like, I have that show. I would have put that in there.
That's a great one.
But I don't know. I don't know. Everyone's a prude.
And if you threw up.
When he puked on my shoes. And then they wouldn't show the puke. I got the puke.
And then we had that other guy who just threw up things. That was his act.
Yeah, and then remember we followed him to the bathroom, but they wouldn't show that?
Yeah.
I got all that stuff. What about when I did the Pee-wee's Play With Yourself house, and that guy beat his girlfriend so hard that she had welts? And they wouldn't show that, and we had to black it out. See, I could show that all on the videotape.
And the other thing they wouldn't let us show.
Beat the clock.
No, there was
Handicap beat the clock. They never let us show.
Yeah. The other thing they wouldn't let us show at Pee-wee's Playhouse was there was a woman who was a dominatrix, and she put a mask on a guy that had a tube at the end.
And they cut off his oxygen supply.
She covered the tube. She cut off his oxygen supply, and they were afraid that people were going to try it at home.
Yeah, and I said, who cares? If they're stupid enough to do it, they should probably be off the planet anyway.
People,
Right. Let them do it. Who cares?
So does this mean you've changed your mind? You might just put it out?
I would put it. I put it out tomorrow if I could deal with those guys over at Channel 9.
So funny. You should.
I've tried. I've called them every couple of years. I call them, and I don't know. It's like a whole big thing. So silly. Everyone's so goddamn silly.
Yeah, I get.
So I gave up.
That's too bad, man.
Yep. Hey, what are you going to do? So they'll sit with it, and they'll never make any money with it. I mean, I don't know what to tell them. I mean, you want to make some money with it, then either sell it to me and let me market it, or I don't know. And then, like, I'll call them up, and they'll want, like, $400,000 for it or something, and I'm like, well, forget it. Who's going to pay you $400,000?
We worked their asses off.
Yeah.
We're going to pay them.
Yeah. I said, I'll pay you, but Jesus, be reasonable. What do you think you got there? Gold mine? If they had such a gold mine, let's see them sell it. They don't. Plus, I could edit that stuff all together and make a kick-ass 2.5-hour tape that would be just the highlights. It would be wild. Yeah, what are you going to do? Maybe they'll come to their senses one day.
I hope so.
I don't know who runs that company, but to me, you got to use the philosophy that Disney used. You can keep all your videotapes in a vault, or you can release them. I'm for releasing them.
There you go.
Because, I mean, that's like... That stuff's... The incredible thing is that it even made it to the air.
I couldn't believe what I was seeing on TV. Everybody was talking about it.
Dude, how about when I played the Virgin Mother and gave birth to baby Jesus Dan Foreman?
I didn't see that one.
Let me tell you something. Getting that on the air was a stroke of genius. When I got that on the air, people were amazed. You know what? It was our Christmas show. It didn't air till February. It took me 2 months of convincing those guys to air it.
That was insane.
But, man, I'm so proud that I had the argumentative and persuasive abilities to get them to air that. That was my greatest accomplishment so far in my career. Getting them to air the Christmas show with Cheech and Chong and me. Cheech and Chong played the two wise men. We only had two wise men.
That's the last time they'll ever be together.
Yeah, and we got them together for that, and they were smoking so much weed. And then even the donkey that I was riding to the manger was smoking weed.
That was great.
And they said, man, it's going to be unbelievable because, all the censors and everything said, you don't understand, the people will be canceling. I go, no, they won't. People understand. I said, that's not Jesus or the Virgin Mother, it's me. They go, oh, okay. So finally, it took them 2 or 3 weeks before they bought into that.
Yeah.
Which was totally ridiculous. You should never have bought into that. Because, as predicted...
if that was their stand.
We had about 10 stations canceled. I didn't care. I just wanted to get that on the air. I didn't care that they canceled. I just had to have that on the air.
It was so funny how some weeks, that show wouldn't air.
Yeah. And then in the manger, we put a monkey in the manger just to run around and mess things up.
We were always having animals on that show.
Yeah. Well, remember that I was on the donkey and I almost fell off?
Yeah. But then every week there'd be a sheep.
Yeah. We always had animals. Then there was a commercial I did for... Then we would even do live commercials. Yeah. And then the sheep came running in and ate all the Nutrisystem.
Yeah.
And Nutrisystem refused to let it air because they said they don't want a sheep eating their food. And I go, why? I think that's a great endorsement that an animal loves it.
Look how we went after that food.
Yeah, and every week I had arguments with people. It was, you know what? It was a nightmare, that show, because we would write... We would get on we would do the radio show, and then we would write Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, shoot all Friday, and I'd edit Saturdays and Sundays.
What was funny was you'd write Monday, throw it out because it would all be rejected.
Right.
And then you'd write Tuesday and throw it out because it'd all be rejected.
Yeah, and we'd go nuts.
The guests would cancel on Thursday.
Yeah, and then all the guests would cancel. Like when we did the Star Trek sketch, we had Uhura booked. She was the only member of the Star Trek that would come on.
Yeah.
The black chick, Uhura, with that metal piece in her head. Day before she cancels.
We got somebody off the
So we had a great sketch. So I said, let's go get somebody off the street and put a sign on him that says Uhura.
Yeah, we got this Muslim woman.
Yeah, we got a big fat black chick. She's still on all the Channel 9 shows. They still use her. Richard Bay, of course, stole everything we did.
Right?
Yeah.
Sidekick.
It's like his sidekick now. I saw her on the other day. So weird. He even runs our sound effects.
I know. I watched the show one day and saw that he was still doing all of that.
He was even running the Hindenburg like we run. And he's like a real load. Little weasel won't even admit it. I don't know. Those were great shows, man.
Yeah?
Yeah. I would release them, but, hey, I'm dealing with, whatever. This guy wants to get on and say what his favorite episode was. Hold on. Let me see if I can make that happen.
Well, just correct me, because Never was so much rejected.
Wait a second. Hey, I could even put him on this phone. Watch this. Wait. Just want to see if this works. Dude, you there?
Yeah.
Yeah, what's up?
Wait a second. Wait. Hey, dude, you there?
Yeah.
All right.
Howard.
Yeah.
What's up? Hey, the best episode on the Channel 9 show was when you played Elvis, and this other fat dude was like Elvis's mom.
Rosenberg.
Yeah. That ruled, man. That just put me in stitches.
You remember that, Robin?
I vaguely remember Al being on the set in a dress, yes.
Remember I had a lockdown in order to make Elvis enter my body?
Yes.
Yeah.
He had this big lump on his back.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I used to rub it. Yeah, that was a great show. I would release that stuff if Channel 9 came to their senses. WOR. I don't even know who owns that anymore. It's a company out of California.
Yeah, and also...
Hold on a second. Wait a second. I got to figure this out. I got a crisis. You there?
Yeah, and also the sketch where you played Ted Kennedy.
Oh, that was great.
I went back and watched that recently.
That get-up was hilarious.
That was great.
Yeah.
You were in the car, and she had the bottle in her
hand.
I played Joan Kennedy, Ted Kennedy, and I interviewed myself.
Right.
And then I also I also did the pee-pee dance, Ted Kennedy. Remember that one where I had the press conference and Robin interviewed me?
You with no pants on behind the podium.
Yeah. And I did the pee-pee dance, shake, 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 shake your pee-pee. I went back and watched that recently.
Is it funny?
Yeah, it's real funny.
I really missed that. That's got to come back.
Yeah.
I'll give anything for those tapes.
Yeah, well, and also I would edit them down so you'd have like a montage of great stuff, great moments. Yeah. Hey, and it would take a lot of work on my part. I'm free to do it now, but I got a month to do it before I start working on the movie.
Yeah.
I'm doing all kinds of shoots. I got an interview tomorrow with a guy from a magazine. See, all this stuff's coming out around the movie, but you got to start doing it
right,
now.
I understand this magazine stuff has to be done months in advance.
Yeah, and then I got I'm doing a shoot this week for Paramount where the movie poster and stuff.
Oh.
Yeah, I do that on Thursday.
Very good.
Yeah. It's a good thing I'm so pumped up.
Yeah, good thing you had a week to train.
Yeah, good thing I worked out with weights for a week. I'm a regular Sylvester Stallone. Hey, I was watching Rambo last night. Who did Sylvester Stallone's nose job, man? That's like the best nose job I've ever seen on anybody.
Really?
Yeah, man. They gave that guy one chiseled nose, man. Remember how...
You want that nose?
Yeah. Did you ever see how...
I know what his nose looked like before.
Yeah.
It was a big bulbous nose.
Yeah. I wonder who's the... Does anyone know the doctor's name? I want to go to him. I'd like to have a nice looking nose.
You really going to do this?
Yeah.
When are you doing it?
I don't know. I've been doing it for the last 10 years.
Please. I knew this wasn't going to happen.
Yeah, there's 3 things in my life that I'm supposed to do. Get a nose job, get a tattoo, and go to a psychiatrist.
Right.
And I haven't done any of them.
Still working on even making the phone call.
Yeah.
Whatever happened to that guy who you spoke to who had sex with his dog?
What about a guy?
They're very happy.
The guy who had sex with his dog?
He called in. He said he was, messing around with his dog and stuff.
Yeah, he's doing good. The dog's pregnant. Anyway.
All right, take care, Howard.
All right, take care. Bye. Maybe I'll call Frank Stallone and ask him where his brother got that nose job. Because, man, that's like the best. Oh, I know in Rambo he looks goddamn handsome. And in Rocky he's a palooka. He's a jamoke. Anyway. You want me to do a Doug Beatty tribute here, or do you want to hear about some psychotic who tried to claim that I was sending him messages on the radio?
Oh, boy, you know how I love psychotic.
Yeah, all right. I tell you what.
Be a psychotic.
Do I need to take a break here? All right, let me take a break. I'll come back. I got tons of junk to do this hour. We just have tons of stuff to cover. We'll be back right after these words.
More to come when the Howard Stern Show returns in a moment.
8:07 at the Eagle. This is Brad Baxter. It's 8:13 at 97.1 the Eagle.
Call him what you want, you bastards. But Howard Stern saved a man's life.
Why you killing yourself?
Because life sucks sometimes,
It was a dramatic 7 minutes. Early this morning, traffic on the George Washington Bridge came to a screeching halt as Stern convinced Emilio Bonilla, who called Howard on his cell phone, not to jump.
I don't understand something.
What's up?
If you're in good enough shape to have a cellular phone, I mean, why would you want to leave the planet? There's a reason to live just alone.
Yeah.
Maybe he saw the bill for the phone.
As Stern kept Bonilla on the line, an artist sketched what he imagined the scene to be on the bridge.
Hello?
Oh, boy.
Hello?
What a time to have breakup.
Yeah.
Yeah, what happened?
What a time to have your phone go kaput.
Bonilla lived. Police credit Stern, and Helen Trimble, who just happened to be driving by on the bridge, was saving his life. Moments after Bonilla was taken into custody, Stern called a news conference to congratulate himself.
If you could save one life, then you have saved the entire world.
Al D'Amato told you that about 10 minutes ago.
Be quiet, Penny. Don't rain on my parade.
Dozens of reporters packed the room as Stern, Lieutenant Stanley Bleeker, and Trimble talked about the attempted suicide.
He was shaking, and he was talking to you, and then...
So what did she do?
Well, at first I got him from behind and held him.
Yes.
All right.
Yes.
There are some, not I, who are saying this is a major scam, that this is a publicity stunt.
Only Howard Stern would be challenged in such a way.
Investigate. That's what she wants to do.
I invite you to do a full investigation, all right?
You said this has been a humbling experience.
If I had set this up, Helen would have been a stripper. All right? Think about it.
Well, maybe it works better this way.
Yes.
Maybe it's more believable.
Well, whatever you are a very evil person, Penny, and you have very evil thoughts.
I'm Penny Crone, Fox News.
We don't know how to thank you. Howard Stern is a hero. He's a star, a superstar. Climbed on a bridge, Howard saved a Latin
I got to get into the studio and record. Jackie Sgt. Pepper's Nonstop Filthy Jokes, 78 wild minutes, only $12 plus $4 shipping and handling. CD or cassette, buy two, get one free. Call 1-800-323-KING. For dirty jokes and more, Sgt. Pepper info, visit Jokeland on the web at JackieJokeman.com. Let me check in with a quick weather forecast. It's time for Wood Ye Weather. Wood Ye, come on in here and let's find out what the weather is.
Hello, Howard. In spite of what everybody says, I think it's all right for very old men to date very young girls.
Why is that, Wood Ye?
I don't know. I just think it.
Wood Ye, you are sick. Why don't you do the weather?
Hot and sunny.
Okay, thank you.
Where did he get it?
There he goes, Wood Ye. All right.
Does he just think the weather too?
Quickly, before I go on, Marlene wants to tell me how she got a nose job and now she can't breathe. Is this Marlene? Yes. Marlene.
Hi, how are you?
Hold on, sweetheart, because I'm trying to figure out what's wrong with the phone.
Okay.
Let's see. You're on line 21. I got it pressed in, first of all. Now say something.
Hello?
God, I can barely hear her. Maybe it's her phone.
No, my phone's fine. I just got it fixed, as a matter of fact.
No, this can't be right.
Everybody else has been.
Hold on, let me put you on hold and see.
It's a new system.
Yeah, wait. Hello? Hi. No, there's something wrong here.
Yeah, your yelling doesn't make her louder.
Hold on, all right? All right? Let me see if I take another call. Let me see some. Hello? Wait. Hello?
Hello?
So she's normal.
What's wrong with her? The other girl.
Yeah.
Hello?
Yeah.
Hi. I was calling about being thanked.
Thanked?
Yeah. There was a woman from Pennsylvania who took a minor across the border into New York to have an abortion, and now she's being sued for helping the woman cross the border to get the abortion.
Okay, thank you.
Welcome.
What?
I just was testing the phone. I don't know what she's talking about. Hello?
Yes?
Yeah, honey, I can barely hear you. There's something wrong with your phone. You got it? What are you, on a cell phone?
No, I'm on my room phone in my room.
I can barely hear you.
Can I call you back on my other phone?
Yeah, I guarantee you that'll be fine.
Okay. I'll call right back.
Well, how are you going to get through? You got a special number?
No, I have the show number.
Oh.
Do you have a special number?
You know, I
Hey, Gary, here, just out of curiosity, I want to check the phone. Call her right. Just go in and call her right back.
Because I picked it up when you put her on hold, and it sounded fine.
All right, call me back.
All right, hold on.
Okay.
Probably has nothing to say anyway.
After all this.
Right. So listen to this. I'm reading the Post today, right? So they more or less outed Rosie O'Donnell, because, I mean, everyone knew she was a dyke, but no one ever said it.
For sure now?
Well, yes, this popular talk show host, Rosie O'Donnell, gets outed in the new issue of the Globe. The supermarket tabloid reports that O'Donnell has found true love with a beautiful Broadway starlet who helps her raise her 16-month-old adopted son, Parker. Rosie has secretly settled down with 30-something singer-dancer Michelle Blakely, says Friends, and the loving couple is ecstatic. I mean, everyone knew it.
I mean, who didn't know? It's sort of like the Liberace thing. You can't avoid knowing.
Yeah, but why does she pretend on her show that she's like a, because it's supposed to...
guys?
Yeah, I mean, like, oh, Tom Cruise, and I want Tom Cruise. And it's like, Jesus, why don't you talk about chicks that you dig? That would be so much more interesting. But I guess she's playing that whole...
Yeah, she's got that middle America thing working for her.
But, I mean, if you're going to be so... I know she hates me because... I'm not even sure why. I think basically she hates me because I never would have her on this show. Mm-hmm. And I said I didn't think she was talented. That's all. I've never said anything really rude about her other than I don't think she's talented, that I don't get it.
She has a big head.
Well, she does. I mean, she's going to argue with that? That head looks like there's gravy pouring out of it.
Necessarily like the truth pointed out.
Yeah. I'll tell you something. I'm more attracted to Tom Cruise than she is. Who's she kidding? So why not come out and say, like, hey, I got to go. I mean, if you're so goddamn honest.
Respond to what's in the Globe now?
What?
Is she going to respond to what's in the Globe?
No, what's the respond?
No, I just wonder if she's going to, start addressing the situation and coming out and doing the whole thing.
She should, though. I mean, because she's the one who's talking about how she's so goddamn honest and,
she's so brave.
Right.
She always talks about what's on her mind, is what she says.
If I was Dad, wearing I'm a fag button. I am a fag. Hello?
Hi, Howard?
Yeah, both your phones suck.
Maybe it's where you live.
Hi, Robin.
All right, well, what do you want to say? Go ahead. We'll try and hear
I
it.
got my nose done a year ago, and now I can't breathe, and I live on nose spray.
Really?
Yeah. You have to look into this and make sure this is something you really want, because if this happens, I mean, I don't mind that it happened to me because now I have a beautiful nose, but...
You don't care that it doesn't work?
No, if they would have told me I would have been missing a finger after the operation, I wouldn't have cared.
So you can't even breathe through your nose at all?
Not at all. As soon as he took the packing out, he told me to take nose spray and start using it because it would be all crusty inside. And from there, I have never stopped.
Well, you got addicted.
Yeah.
Well, she can't breathe.
Not at all. He said I
But
developed...
that's what happens with the nose spray. You get addicted to it, so you need it to breathe.
Right. And he said I developed scar tissue, so now my passageways are all blocked. My tissue hardened.
Where did you get your nose job? In, like, Jersey or something?
No, in, at North Shore, Dr.
Well, don't give me the doctor's name.
Yeah.
I don't need to... I mean, you went to a Long Island doctor.
Right.
Oh, that's
He's
why.
a good doctor. I know people that have gone through them. They haven't had this problem. It's just that I developed scar tissue, so now my passageways are all...
So can't they unclog that?
Yeah, they could scrape it, but I'll just develop it again, and then it'll happen all over again.
And you used to be able to breathe perfect?
Total. I never had a problem breathing. Now I wake up at 4 o'clock in the morning every night choking.
Forget it. I'm not going. That's all I need. How long were you laying in the bed when you got this done? Maybe you got up too soon.
No, well, I did come home fast. The operation started at 8, and I was home by 11. I was in North Shore.
8, and you were home by 11 in the afternoon, in the morning?
Yeah. The
Oh, my
operation
God.
was only an hour and 15 minutes.
Yeah.
And then they stood me up to make sure I could walk, and I went home.
Wow.
Yeah, I was home for 2 weeks, and then I went out.
2 weeks?
2 weeks, yeah.
You don't have enough time to recover.
No, you don't.
It takes 2 weeks to recover?
Yeah. Well, after a week, you can start walking up and, walking around, but you're so out of it.
You are?
Yeah. Feels like someone beat the hell out of you. It's really bad. I mean, they break your nose, so...
How soon can you pick your nose?
That's what you'll miss.
Yeah. Can you go back to picking your nose right away?
No, mine still hurts on the inside.
Ooh. How long ago did you have it?
And it's been August 30th will be a year.
Did you have a major honker?
I think I did, but everyone said I didn't need it until they saw the before and after pictures, and then they see that he did such a beautiful job. He really did a nice job.
Maybe you reduced it too much.
No, it's not small now. It fits my face.
I'm a pussy. You know I'll be laid out for 3 months.
Oh, yeah.
I don't think you can
This will be a
handle it.
year for you.
Yeah, I know. Year recovery.
A year out of commission.
I'll be like, oh.
What do you have done?
I know. I hear horror stories all the time. People can't breathe and crap.
Yeah.
But
I really.
What'd you pay for that nose job?
It was done through insurance, but it came to about $6,000.
Certainly paid a
I
lot.
had a deviated septum, so the insurance picked the whole thing up.
Yeah, I got all that too.
Yeah. Everybody has.
Not only do I have a deviated septum, it turns out my nose was broken when I was young, and I had no idea.
That's what they told me. I think that's a bunch of bull.
Oh.
See, I told you this.
They told me that too. And
Well, I believe it. They said they saw the whole fracture in my nose.
They saw hers too.
You had that
He
too?
looked in my nose. He said, "Oh, you broke your nose when you were younger."
Oh.
Yeah. And I said to my mother, "Did I ever fall?" But she said, "I don't remember anything." I think they say that to.
Well, I sure look like I fell. It looks like somebody dropped me.
The swelling hasn't gone.
Looks like somebody dropped me on my head.
So you have to really make sure this is what you want.
Yeah.
I'm totally nasal now. I sound nasal. My voice has changed.
Yeah, you see?
You can't take that.
Yeah, I can't do that.
Yeah, you see.
I can't do that. Oh, forget it. Now you talk me out of it. God damn it.
But I'm happy.
You're always going to be talked out of it.
Well, you're happy because you're so vain. All you care about is how you look.
No.
And what are you getting it for?
I'm getting it because I'm vain, but I got to be able to sound good too.
I never felt comfortable. I always had to make sure nobody was looking at me from the side, and I always felt insecure about.
Yeah, well, you're a girl. I got to tell you something. I got models falling all over me, even with my big honker. You should see. If I got any more good looking, I'd have to beat them off with a stick. Maybe it's better I'm ugly.
Oh boy.
I think you should get one.
Yeah, so I can't breathe.
So you can have her trouble.
It's worth it, though. I see that.
It's worth it not to be able to breathe. I could be.
Who needs to breathe?
You can't breathe at all through that thing?
At all. In fact, I just sprayed before I called you.
And why do you bother spraying? It doesn't help.
Oh, it absolutely helps. It lasts for about 8 hours, and it totally opens up my nose. It's like a shot.
Oh, so you can breathe through it?
Oh, after I spray? Absolutely, yeah.
Huh.
But I have to live on the spray.
So what?
Yeah, so what?
You don't mind.
Who cares as long as you can breathe?
But I'm addicted to it. It's medication, It's not good. But I don't care.
All right.
I think you should get it done.
Thanks. All right, thank you.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye.
I'll pass.
I knew you would.
Yeah, that's all I needed to hear.
All you had to hear was one horror story.
Yeah.
You know that'll be the only thing in your mind going into surgery.
I'm good looking enough. You know what I mean? I'm so goddamn handsome already. I called Joan Rivers because she said, don't get a nose job. And I called her. She goes, you know what your problem is? She goes, you got better look. You're so goddamn good looking now. She goes, what's going to happen if you get a nose job? You won't even be funny anymore. I go, what do you mean? She goes,
who was it that got so good looking they could stop being funny?
Roseanne. That happens, she says. People get so goddamn good looking, they
You can't laugh at them anymore.
Ruth Buzzy. Fixed herself up. No one's laughing.
Phyllis Diller.
Phyllis Diller. There you go. It happens. I said, yeah, you're right. Okay, forget it. I'm not getting no goddamn nose job. You know what that happened to? Rodney Dangerfield. Goddamn good looking. She was telling me I'm really good looking. So I
Joan can spin on a dime.
Yeah,
can't
she sure can.
2 years ago, she was saying, get a nose job.
Do whatever it takes. I can't stand looking at you. I'm going to throw up. All right, anyway, so Rosie O'Donnell, man, she ought to just straighten that whole thing out, man, if you're going to be so goddamn honest.
It'll be interesting to see what she does now. If she will be like many stars who ignore the tabloids and continue to pretend something else.
And the other person I don't get is Katie Couric's ex-maid. Like, there's a thing on page 6 today. Evidently, Katie Couric's nanny, former nanny, not maid, nanny, is going around talking about her. You know, she was a nanny, I guess, and she got to live with Katie Couric. And all she does is badmouth her. I'm like, well, and the badmouthing is like Katie is sloppy and doesn't put away her clothes.
Well, she works, and other people are supposed to do that for her.
Yeah, that's what the nanny probably supposed to be doing, quite frankly. Katie Couric's former nanny keeps talking about the Today Show host. And as the years go by, she's saying more and more. Nancy Posnick was fired in 1993 after living with Couric and her lawyer husband, Jay Monahan, for 3 years and caring for their daughter, Ellie. But she keeps resurfacing, turning her Katie bashing into a cottage industry. She airs more dirty laundry in this week's Star magazine. Posnick says it's a clear case of opposites attracting. She's messy, he's neat. She's tight with money, and he's a spendthrift. She's a pack rat, and he hates clutter. She's a permissive parent, and he's a disciplinarian. Well, so what? As for life with Katie, it's like living with a teenage boy. She drinks milk straight from the carton with the refrigerator door hanging open. Boy, that's a lot of dirt. She eats ice cream and has to be told to wipe the chocolate mustache off her face. She peels off her clothes in one motion and leaves them wherever they land. She's so tired on weekends that sometimes she doesn't bother to bathe. Join the club.
I was going to say, it sounds like you.
Yeah. I mean, what's the diff? Yeah, what'd she do wrong? As for spending money, Jay wants a Range Rover, but Katie thinks expensive cars are a waste. When they go on vacation, he wants to book them in first class, but she won't hear of it. He argues that they can afford it, but she'd rather rely on her charm to get them bumped up for free.
Oh.
And according to Posnick, Katie has a secret crush on John Kennedy. Well, who doesn't? When she met John Kennedy a few years ago on Martha's Vineyard, I told her to go for it. Wonder what that meant. And she said, what would he want with me? I'm an older woman with a child. And John Kennedy's such a dope, though. Guess girls don't care. They just think the way it
You're such a wacko. You want every girl. You don't care what's in their head.
No, I'm a guy. I got a penis. I thought women were above all that. I thought women were better than
well,
men.
Well, now get a grip on reality.
Yeah. Women are dogs just like men.
We want a good piece, too.
All right, so here's a story out of the L.A. Times. There's some dude who is a convicted killer. His name's Mark Richard Hilburn. And he's claiming mental illness. You know, he killed everyone. This is what he did.
I believe he's mentally ill.
Right.
But
so
I believe
who cares?
he also knew that he was killing people.
He went on, you know about this guy? He was on a 2-day rampage. In 1993, he killed his mother. He fatally shot a friend at the post office and then attempted to kidnap a female co-worker he had been stalking.
Well, you know, I don't mind this guy getting out because he only hurts people he knows. Just
right.
don't get to know him.
He thought he was a messenger of God. Deputy Public Defender Denise Gregg told jurors. Anyway, the guy's 42 years old. He's a former postal worker. He stabbed, he killed. Okay, so anyway, in his defense, he says he was insane because he talked about recreating the human race when the world ended and told his sister that Howard Stern was sending him secret messages over the radio.
You are the reason for all this.
I was sending him secret messages.
You told him to kill his mother?
Yeah, I did. I said, kill your mother. And evidently people who lived around him were very alarmed by his mood swings, but...
Nobody did anything about it.
Actually, I said it to him in Pig Latin. I said, Ilke your ami me. And he picked up on it. Isn't that kind of funny? I'm part of the defense.
Maybe
I always love that.
Testify.
And finally, in our little mailbag today...
Do you think you'll be called as a witness?
Yes. Anyway, in our little mailbag today, I received a letter from Walter Bursky. Walter Bursky is the guy who runs the radio station in Cleveland. I think he owns the radio station.
Our radio station?
Yeah. In Cleveland, where we are presently number one.
Mm-hmm.
We're on something called, we must have gone through a name change. 107.9, The End, Cleveland's Modern Rock. I thought we were on WNCX. What are we on?
We're on WNCX, but they also own another station there.
I see. Oh, okay. So we're still on NCX. Right. And who's Walt? Walt's the owner, right?
I think so, yeah. I think he's the owner and general manager.
Okay. So anyway, it seems that the NAB, the National Association of Broadcasters, is having their Marconi Awards again. They're trying to get that award show thing going.
Mm-hmm.
And he even said he called them 3 times already. He said, this is outrageous. They have a category called Personality of the Year that the general managers vote for, and Network Syndicated Personality of the Year. And he called them up and he said, what the hell are you guys doing? Hey, Gary, get Walt on the phone. First of all, Walt has way too much free time. He said, what are you guys doing? How could you guys have an awards? I mean, this has been going on for years now. How could you guys nominate everyone in radio but Howard Stern? He's the only guy doing anything. He's the guy who started all this network syndication.
Yeah, he changed radio.
Like, for example, Imus is nominated as Network Personality of the Year. Can you imagine? Imus all the years he was on radio, he never even knew to do this. I'm the one who invented it. I'm the one who started this whole morning syndication thing. But it's just glaringly apparent that people in my industry hate my guts.
Yeah.
That they can't even bear. They want to pretend like I don't exist. They want to pretend like I haven't just changed the entire face of radio. They all want to pretend like it was their idea. Look at this, Personality of the Year. You can only vote for one. Check the box. Bob Collins, whoever that is, on WGN in Chicago. What has he done? I've never even heard of him. I don't see a major motion picture on his life coming out. Jim Dunbar in San Francisco on KGO-AM. Hudson and Harrigan Show in Houston, Texas. And Mason, he goes by one name.
Where is he?
He's in Detroit on WJLB, and Mike Roberts in Atlanta, Georgia on WVEE-FM. All right? All guys I've never even heard of, and I'm in radio, and I never heard of these guys.
Now, those aren't the syndicated guys. Those
No.
are just Personality of the Year.
Network Syndicated Personality of the Year. Carl Haas, Adventures... Well, Walt wrote all over this, so I can't even see. He put a big Howard Stern over it and put his own box and put a check mark. I guess he sent it in that way. Carl Haas, Paul Harvey. That's not even a network show. I mean, yeah, it's on a network, but it's not a show.
A personality?
Right.
He does the news.
Personality. Don Imus. Like Imus had anything to do with any of this. Oh, I gotta read you this, too. I got something really incredible when it comes to anus, but hold on one second. John Boy and Billy Boy show. I swear to God. I can't read this because Walt wrote. And Dr. Laura Schlesinger. I think that's what it says. Can you imagine? They're having a big confab, and I'm nowhere to be found.
Nothing about you.
Yeah.
You're not mentioned.
Right. Not even mentioned in the voting. And that just proves to you that the people in my industry...
And they don't leave a spot for write-in because they don't want anybody adding it.
Right. The 1996 NAB Marconi Radio Awards. Official ballot for general managers. The general managers know so much. They're the ones who vote.
So he's sending back his ballot with the letter?
Yeah. Well, he sent back 3. He got 3 ballots, and he sent them all back with my name on them.
But he didn't write him a letter.
He called them.
Oh.
That's what I'm trying to...
So what did he say? What did they say to him?
He wrote, these people still don't get it. I got a bogus lie as a response to why Howard was again not represented in the NAB Marconi Awards. Let Howard know that I had the balls to write him in on all 3 of my ballots. You guys ought to probe the NAB as to why Howard never gets nominated. I am angry, Walt. Walt is on fire.
He doesn't tell us what the lie was, though.
No. That's why I was trying to get a hold of him, but I don't know if we can. But what's really funny is, and this is great, you know, we went on in the morning in Boston on WBCN FM, which is a great station. And I guess in the last rating period is 3 months. So we got on in Boston, I think, in the second month of the 3-month rating period.
Okay.
So the ratings come out. And Imus, evidently, the only market that he's on where he actually got some ratings was in Boston because there's absolutely nothing else on the dial. And Imus was crowing that he beat us in the ratings. And all the newspapers up in Boston hate my guts. That's when, you know, it's really weird. Some towns love me and some towns hate me in the press. Boston's one of those towns that has never written a positive thing about me yet. And probably never will.
Yeah, because I have read some of the accounts from Boston, and it sounds like we were trounced.
Yeah, so we were on the air for 2 months in Boston, and all of a sudden, Imus and everyone's screaming, we won in the Howard Stern got trounced in the ratings. I had something like a 7.6, and Imus had like a 10.1 or something. But, of course, he had this while I wasn't there. And it amazed me that the reporters have no understanding of how ratings and radio work. You don't win in a day. You just don't win in a day. It doesn't happen that way.
Especially when you weren't there for the entire rating period.
Yeah, and even though I was there for 2 months, you don't expect to win in the first 2 months. It's only because radio ratings aren't taken like television ratings. Television ratings are more accurate. There's a box attached to the TV that tells you exactly what people are watching.
Yeah.
Anyway, so I was laughing to myself because Imus was crowing and everyone was all excited that he beat me and all this. And I went, in another 3 months, he won't even have a rating point left. So the new month just came out. The month.
The monthly.
Yeah. And, of course, guess who got his ass kicked?
Imus.
And guess who went up?
Howard.
Yeah. Howard took all his ratings. Let's talk about Howard as if he isn't in the room. Howard took all the ratings from Imus.
It sounds better when you talk in the third person about yourself.
Yeah. I wrote it down in my... in fact, I'll read you exactly what happened.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, he lost everybody. Everybody just fled, and they abandoned him. So now the newspapers in Boston are saying, well, when Howard Stern failed to take the market by storm, I got to read you this. It's like, well, what do you mean take them? How much quicker?
Have to paint it in a negative light.
How much quicker do you want it? Show me somewhere else where somebody took someone's entire audience in 3 months.
Because in the previous accounts, they were saying, even though the market was already aware of Howard Stern, his move to mornings meant nothing.
Yeah, like in other words, I had lost. There's no way I'd ever get it.
Yeah.
So ridiculous.
Ignored him in the morning.
And dudes, I'm not going to just be on for 2 weeks and then they throw you off like in television.
Or his usual media flourish into mornings was abated by the fact that he'd already been here in the evening.
Yeah. Now, if these guys knew anything, if any, I'm telling you, the people who write radio columns in newspapers know nothing about radio because, first of all, they're disgusted that they got to write the radio column. It's the lowest of the low. You got to understand something. Writing obituaries is more prestigious at a newspaper than writing the radio column. The radio column is a joke. Nobody writes about radio. Anybody with a brain is either the television and radio reporter or the entertainment reporter. But most of these towns is a radio guy, and it's always pathetic. It's always a guy way too old to still be writing the radio column. It's always a guy way too old.
They could find nothing else that they could allow him to do.
Yeah, and they never could get it together. And the only thing to really write about is me. Because what are you going to write about? What are you going to write about? Big band music? About how well someone spins a record? Billy Bob and Billy Joe show? So what are you going to write about? So they give it to some nudnik who's probably related to someone on the newspaper, and they let them write a
son or brother or uncle.
And they write, today the ratings came out and Howard Stern didn't win. That's how they analyze the ratings. It doesn't work that way. Ratings don't work that way. It takes a couple of months to kick in, like in Los Angeles, we're number one, but how do we do that? We didn't do it in a day. It takes about a year to reflect that. You dig? So, I always find it odd that radio guys who write these columns have no idea how to analyze ratings. They really think Imus had won something. Imus's audience will be gone. Don't you understand he'll be down to a one share? He can't live in a town with me.
Right where he is, everywhere else.
His ratings are falling apart faster than his face.
Why would they listen to him in Boston and not in New York?
He's a tired old man who steals everything from me. He has not one original thought, and wherever he goes, he loses to me. The only way he can get ratings is if I'm not there. I'm the bully who's kicking sand in his face, okay? I kick his ass. What do you want, fa-fa-fo-hi?
I wanted to show you a letter from a converted Imus listener.
The whole town is like that. Recently, I underwent a major transformation. For years, I was an avid listener and fan of the Imus show. Last month, while receiving bad reception in my car, I happened to land on your program. I listened for 3 hours and never was so thoroughly entertained. My impression was this had to be an aberration. The show could not be this good on a daily basis. For the next 3 days, I tuned into your program and realized I was wrong. The show kicks ass. I can see that Imus copies and steals from your show. The skits that others do on his show are funny, but Imus stinks. Even his book, God's Other Son, was dreadful. Yeah, well, Charles McCord wrote that. Gary, Robin, Jackie, and the others are far superior to Imus's puppets of Bernard and Charles. Bernard calls me every week looking for a job here. My only regret is not discovering you earlier and wasting my time listening to that ugly bastard Imus. He sucks. Signed, Mel Karmazin. What do you think of that? He woke up.
Finally.
Bunch of gavons.
Inside joke.
Right. Okay.
Real letter, though.
Real letter. Actually, it was from a guy named... Just to give it some authenticity.
Really?
It was from a guy named Senator Al D'Amato. No, it was from a guy named Greg O'Brien. See? So anyway, I got to take a break. We'll be back with more right after these words. I'll do my Doug Beatty tribute
You're
next.
listening to The Howard Stern Show. More after this. 97.1 The Eagle.
8:42 at the Eagle. This is Brad Baxter. It's 8:47 at 97.1 The Eagle.
Hi, this is Sandra Bernhard, and don't you dare miss Howard Stern. I never do. He's the hottest.
Sandra, the only celebrity that ever introduces me?
I haven't heard in a long time.
We've had so many celebrities on this show, and it always seems like it's Sandra.
I haven't heard her in a long time.
You have Arnold Schwarzenegger or...
Schwarzenegger, I don't think we have.
Sure we do. Get all those people.
You do?
Yeah, well, I gotta kick some ass around here.
But I haven't heard Sandra. I don't know why you're saying you hear her all the time.
No.
I think everyone sounds like Sandra.
Yeah, maybe. Hey, anyway, okay, so we got word on Friday that one of the guys who used to be on our show all the time, Doug Beatty, little Doug Beatty, who had muscular dystrophy, he was 31 years old. He died on Friday.
Just suddenly, unexpectedly.
Well, a couple of months ago, his rectum fell out, but they put it back in and everything was fine, and then he had some stomach trouble on...
Wednesday, the guy said.
Yeah, and he went into the hospital, and he was fine on Thursday, and then suddenly on Friday, he was dead. Which, leads me to believe that you should always just stay out of the hospital. Because everyone I know that goes there and dies. Yeah.
People are always dying in the hospital.
So... Doug was a lot of fun. He had a good sense of humor. The first time we met him was with Sam Kinison. Kinison used to put him in his show. And it was kind of funny because Doug would get wheeled out on stage, and Kinison did this great routine about how the muscular dystrophy telethon kind of sucked, and Jerry sucked, and then Doug would come out and scream about how Jerry never gave him dime one. And he had that little voice, and it was really kind of funny, and...
But I always thought he was older, because he doesn't look so old.
Yeah, and he used to wear a beret like Sam, and he even talked like Sam, actually.
Yeah.
He had the same inflection and everything. I think he idolized Sam, but... and which he did. I think he'd admit that. And he was just a good sport. If you talk about a guy with muscular dystrophy, the guy was about 2'11".
He never
literally
complained.
His chest was like completely... not concave, but the opposite of concave.
It was...
a cone shape.
Yeah, and it was hard. It looked like it didn't move.
Yeah, he had this guy, and he had the best attitude. I mean, he was like full of life, and he's a nice guy, really. And in fact, he had such a good sense of humor. The last time he was on our show, the very last time he was on our show, he agreed to get in a steamer trunk, and we threw him out into the street. And then he would scream, and he'd go like, "Help me, help me, help me!" And then like someone would open up the trunk and then run away because you'd see little Doug in there.
I'm just thinking about all the stories of Doug on planes getting drunk and, and getting tossed up.
And the best story of all was when he finally met Jerry Lewis, and Jerry Lewis picked him up and smacked him around, allegedly, according to the Inquirer. And Jerry gave him crap.
Jerry pulled him out of his chair, tried to beat him up. According to Doug.
Yeah. So Doug was a really cool guy, and we liked him and everything. And Doug was always calling to get on the air, and we would limit his appearances to whenever he had something really good. And recently, he had even gotten a clothing line endorsement, believe it or not.
Yeah, things looked like they were picking up, and now he dies.
And he never hit anybody up for money or anything. He was self-sufficient. And he had this guy, Dave, who wheeled him around, too. They were like a little comedy team, and they would do stuff. Doug and Dave. So Doug is dead, and that's sad. So I thought I'd maybe do a little tribute in case any of you didn't remember him. This is Doug talking about his relationship with Jerry Lewis and how much he hated Jerry Lewis. And who can argue with him on that? Jerry's got to be the most pompous ass on the planet. Can you think of anybody more pompous or more in love with himself than Jerry Lewis?
Did you watch that special I gave you?
Not yet.
Jerry Lewis biography?
I didn't get to watch it this weekend. I was too busy.
Oh, you had to fight with your wife.
I was too busy fighting with my wife and destroying my own brain cells. Okay? So,
back to that again?
Yeah.
I love you. I think you are incredible.
Thank you.
1 minute you're cured. You're cured during the week, you idiot.
Sorry, I can't be as perfect as you.
Comes in, I'm cured, it's done, it's over.
No, I had a relapse. Okay? I'm fighting a demon. I'm off the wagon, all right? Now I'm all cured again. I'm back. I'm back to the land of the living. I have depression. It helps me.
I told you to give it 2 weeks.
I'm suffering from depression. I need it.
Yeah,
all right? I'm busy. All right. So anyway, here's little Doug talking about Jerry Lewis, and I'm going to miss Doug a lot. Hey, Doug, you hate Jerry Lewis, right?
What?
You hate Jerry Lewis.
Screw him, Howard.
Right. He hates him.
Prick.
Yeah, right. He is a prick. Because
didn't he have a fight with them?
Well, Doug's in a wheelchair, and Doug, physically he has a lot of problems. I mean, he's got muscular dystrophy, and literally is no bigger than my leg.
Yeah.
He's 2 feet tall.
Yeah, right, not much, yeah.
And he's got a lot of physical problems, and Doug's a great guy and everything, and he basically feels that he has never seen any money from Jerry Lewis.
No, he's in dime one.
Right.
Where's that money going?
He hasn't seen any telethon money. You know where it goes? They buy more and more muscular dystrophy buildings and have to get more TV equipment, I guess.
Exactly, yeah.
So
they just line their pockets, I think.
So Doug has questioned that and even went up to Jerry Lewis and started accusing him of Doug went up to him and said, Jerry, let me have some money.
Right, exactly. I applied. I tried to get money. I couldn't.
And Doug got into it. Didn't Jerry slap you?
Well, he grabbed me and shook me around, ripped my shirt and stuff.
Can you imagine a 2-foot-long guy? He's grabbing him and shaking him?
Yeah. And Doug is like one of the worst cases of muscular dystrophy I've ever seen in my life.
You got to grab him out of a wheelchair.
Yeah, I mean, Doug is his body is almost useless. He's just a giant head on top of a useless body, right?
Practically, yeah.
Yeah. Really? I mean, can you get erections?
Oh, yeah.
Really? But
that was okay.
But what a curse that was, that he could get erections.
Why?
Yeah, why bother? The one thing that works. God always does that. He'll take like a guy like Chris Reeve and give him an erection. Bet you they're weak.
Well, yeah, I'm not saying anything to, write home about, but yeah, they're there.
Right. All right, so that was,
Doug.
And this is Doug talking about his rectum falling out. All right, so.
Okay. So what happens is,
he screams.
I'm sitting there on the toilet. I'm spraying really, really hard. And I feel like there's something hanging out of my butt.
Right, you don't know what's going on.
I know what's going on. All of a sudden, I reach down there.
Your butt is hanging out.
And I grab a hunk of flesh.
It's your rectum.
And I look at my hands covered in blood.
Wow.
Oh, good.
So did you pass out?
I start screaming.
Oh, wait a second. I got to calm down. Oh, man.
Now, the weird thing is, you expect there to be, like, tons of blood or, like, immense pain from this. But there wasn't.
Wow.
So I started screaming. I think I'm dying.
Right.
So Dave comes around and he goes, what's the matter? What's the matter? Something came out of me.
Oh, my God.
And he's like, I'm sure it's nothing. And
hey, come on, we want to go to Janet Jackson.
He sort of looks, he's like,
this is not the time to have this.
Yeah, but then Dave sort of looks and he goes, I'll be right back. And all of a sudden he turns like white and runs out in the other room. And I hear him on the phone.
Yeah, I'm very...
Well, that was good that you didn't panic, Doug.
So then he comes in and he's like, I just called 911.
They're on their way.
So all over our apartment we have pictures of us and celebrities, like in this book, right? Us and Madonna, us and Paula Abdul. Paramedics coming in. I'm going, you need to get to my friend. I don't know what's wrong, but he's on the toilet and something went really bad. The paramedics stop and start looking at all the pictures in our apartment and go, how do you know Madonna? I'm like, forget about that. I'm going, so they go in there. They don't even know what happened.
Yeah, they're like, I'm sure. That what you're saying can't happen. I'm like, guys, he's dead.
So
I lean over and they look and they're like,
there's something.
Wow.
Now,
what you're saying can't happen.
The paramedics aren't even trained.
No one is trained for that.
They don't even know what it is.
Right.
Yeah.
So
it's like you're giving birth to alien.
Right.
Yeah.
So then they have to figure out a way.
How to get them on the stretcher.
They lift me,
where they don't mess everything up.
Right.
Imagine you're on the toilet holding your own rectum.
laid me on my side on the stretcher.
So what'd you do, just hold everything together?
No, he
was just hanging out.
He was hanging out, and then they packed the organ in ice.
No. They just put a piece of gauze on it and put some...
No, they had ice packs.
Wow. I mean, that must have been some rap. That's a tough story to take.
Oh, God, I forgot how bad it was.
But again, the best thing we ever did was put Doug in a steamer trunk and then put a microphone on him and watch people. And no one would help him in the steamer trunk. Here it is. Here's a remembrance of Doug Beatty, little Doug Beatty, who died on Friday. He might have been small in stature, Robin, but he was a man in every sense of the word.
He had a big heart.
He had a big, there you go. He had a big heart. But here's Doug when he went in the steamer trunk. Check it out.
In a couple of seconds, Doug, does a guy with a black umbrella start yelling now?
Hey, buddy, it's the black umbrella. Help me, man, help me.
Today you're in
Michael Jackson put me in here. He thinks I'm a little boy. Help me, get me out of here.
There's two guys standing right in front of you.
What happens? They keep walking?
Hey, you guys.
Yeah.
You too.
Help me.
Help me, come on, get me out of here.
My mom is Susan Smith.
Come on.
There's a guy
Susan
staring
Smith's
at
my mother. She locked me in here. She got thrown me in the lake. Help. Come on, guys, help me.
So all these people are walking by. Gary tells, you see, Doug had a little earpiece, and Gary would tell Doug what was outside.
Yeah, and Gary was hidden away so that the people couldn't see him.
So, like, there's this voice screaming, help me.
In a box.
But it's New York, and nobody gives a crap.
Help me.
Say, let me out, you homos.
Can you come over there and help me?
Just walk right by.
Wow.
Okay, this is good. In about 15 seconds.
All right, this will be the last one.
There's a whole family. It's a guy and a woman and 3 kids.
Say, hey, help me out, man. My mom locked me in
All right,
here.
hold on. I'll tell you when to start.
Hey, you guys look like a nice family. I need one. My mom locked me in here.
Yeah, help me out.
Start yelling right now, really loud.
Hey, family. Can you come over and help me? Come on, my mother locked me in here. Come on, please.
What they look at?
Please, help me out here. My mom locked me in this trunk. She wants to send me to Los Angeles. It's too cheap to buy me a plane ticket. Come on, let me out, folks.
They're freaking out, but
come on, help me out. I'm in this trunk.
They walk by?
Yeah, they're like trying to decide what to do.
It's like I'm in a coffin here.
Where the little boys
help
running
me
back.
out, please.
Yeah, this is funny because like it's a little 5-year-old or something. He's the only one who will help.
See him poking up air holes in. I'm suffocating. Please help
the little boy
me.
the little boy's running back.
Ah, good. I won't eat your kid.
The kid's right in front of him, Howard.
Oh, good.
Come on, little guy.
Help me out.
Help me out, you kid.
Now, you know, like the little kid will do it, but imagine how traumatized.
I'll never get over this.
Just see Doug Beatty in a box. I'm an adult and I see Doug and I get freaked out.
Come on, this isn't cool. I'm suffocating in here. I can't breathe.
The kid's like 5 years
Come
old
on,
now.
guy.
He's freaking.
Well, he probably digs it. He thinks it's
Help
Pee-wee's.
me out here.
I say it's like Pee-wee's Playhouse.
Come on. Somebody help me.
Yeah, the mother just showed up.
Oh, good. Now, let's see. These might be the only decent people in New York. They must be tourists.
They look like tourists.
Compassion. Let me out, please. Help me.
They speak English.
Okay,
help me.
The kid's opening it.
Good. Yay.
Thanks. Thank you.
Doug, tell them they're the only good people in New York.
You're the only good people in this entire sick city.
Who would help
Thank you
Doug.
so much.
Didn't Doug want to recreate that on the West Coast?
Yeah, well, Doug, after we did that, it was such a hit on the E! channel, especially, that Doug decided now he had a reason for being. And what he was going to do is go from city to city and recreate that.
Oh.
He thought it was a great act, but I explained it can only be done once. People will get fed up.
Leave him in there. Nail it shut.
They should bury him in that steamer trunk.
Oh.
That would be really fitting.
I think it's... But, you know, come on. What was he going to do with the rest of his life?
Well, I dug him. He was a cool little guy.
Yeah, but he was just so sick.
Yeah. Well... He had a great attitude, man. If I had that...
you know, of all the people calling Dr. Kevorkian, you think Doug would be, but he wasn't.
He loved life.
We're always sitting around depressed, and he'd walk in all happy.
Yeah, and you go, man. Yeah. I'm busy fighting with my wife all weekend, and like, here's a guy.
Look at all you have going for you.
Right. And you could care less. See, you can't take things for granted. That's why you need Doug Beatty around.
No.
So you could look at him and go, man, I'm a lot better off than him.
Better off than him.
That's why you need him. But anyway, so he's gone, and his body is still at the hospital because they won't give his body to Dave. Dave's his buddy.
Dave was his only friend, apparently.
Yeah, because Doug really didn't have too much of a relationship with his parents, evidently, and if they gave Dave the body,
he could get him the proper burial the way Doug would have wanted it to be done.
But like a guy who's married to a homosexual, Dave can't get custody of the body.
How come they talked about that he didn't want to be cremated?
He doesn't want to be cremated. Not cremated.
Well, whatever.
Cremated is Carnation makes that.
Well, I think that should be cremated, too.
No, but actually he wants to be buried.
He wants to be buried?
Yeah.
Why did they talk about that?
Who, Doug and Dave?
Yeah.
I don't know. Well, we've talked about that. I want to be buried, and you want to be cremated.
Yeah.
So.
But, I don't know. It just seems odd that they didn't talk about how to get his body if he died.
Right. Well, they didn't. Who thinks that through? I don't know who gets my body when I die.
Well, you have family.
I do?
Yeah.
No, I don't think so.
They won't claim it.
Not after this weekend. So, I don't know. So he's gone now, and sort of sad, and I wish they'd give his body over to that guy, Dave.
Yeah, we didn't even have any forewarning.
What would we have done differently?
Nothing.
Right. All right, let's take a break. We'll be back right after these words with the news.
We'll be back with the Howard Stern Show. Don't go away. 97.1 The Eagle. You're listening to the Howard Stern Show. The Howard Stern Show.
Rocking, man. What is this?
God is underwater.
God lives underwater? Very Euro. Very happening. Very techno. Man, it can make you insane. I'm into that chick from Veruca Salt. I'm obsessing on her lately. I got to get her in here, see if I can score. See how long it'll take me to get her in my lap and start making out with her. Yeah. I say 3 minutes.
Yeah. Nice. She like you?
She got to. Look at me. What a catch. My little beard now. Do you see my beard?
I wondered, what is going on? You don't want to shave?
No, I'm shaving everywhere but just under my chin and on my mustache. Yeah, I grew a little goatee. I got to shave it off because Thursday I got a photo shoot for publicities for the movie.
What is the reason?
Well, to make myself more attractive to the opposite sex.
I see.
So I can torture myself more. It's a pee tickler. It's a thigh tickler when I get down there.
Hi-yo.
Let me show you what it does. It's like a little wire brush.
Hey, now.
It exfoliates the skin. Cleans it up.
Ooh.
Yeah. The girls love it. It's an exfoliation.
Girls. I love the girls.
The ladies.
They love to be exfoliated.
They sure do. We owe, honey. I love your exfoliation. We owe. That's one of them foreign pornos. We owe. I wonder what we owe means. Oh. Don't shave ever, Howard. Oh. Don't ever exfoliate. Don't ever stop exfoliating me. Don't you ever shave that goatee and mustache. Yeah, I don't know. I just grew it. I just grew it for the hell of it. You know what I mean? I'm always changing my look. It's an important thing. It's an important look. You should smell it. It smells like V. You know what I mean? By V. I can't say the word.
Why does it smell like that?
Smells like, well, because it was down there for 2 days in a row.
Why don't you wash your face?
Well, I like to smell. Fifi. It's an aphrodisiac. Got a big smelly piece of hair on my face. Quiet down. I would like to read a letter. Forget it. I'll do it tomorrow's show. Maybe we should do the news. Then we could get out of here on time.
All right.
I'm into that.
Whatever you say.
I got 2 letters from a guy who scored with these chicks. He pretended to be a disc jockey on our station.
Oh, yeah.
And he got laid. And then I got another one from a guy who pretended to be a Playboy photographer. He got laid.
Really?
Yeah.
Women fall for anything.
And then I got another letter from a guy who wrote into a magazine on my behalf that I want to read you. But I'm going to do that all tomorrow. Because you know what? Tomorrow's another day. I wrote that. And I'm going to put it on a poster. Tomorrow's another day. So please do not steal it. All right? Anyway, Robin, why don't you go over the news? Because over the weekend, a lot of crap must have happened.
Well, the Democratic National Convention is supposed to start in Chicago tonight. big day. It's the Democrats' version of a dog and pony show where they'll trot out all their best and brightest and then
I'm not going to watch
coronate Bill Clinton so that he can run for a second term in office. It's been quite some time, I think, during the days of, I guess it was the days of FDR, that a Democrat has served 2 terms in the White House.
Screw FDR.
And they're hoping Bill Clinton will repeat and break that record. So anyway, he's on his way to Chicago. Now, he's not going to get there until, I think, Thursday. But he is on a whistle-stop tour across the country aboard some train.
Whistle-stop? They still do that kind of stuff, huh?
Yes. So,
does that change anybody's mind?
I don't know. But here is Bill Clinton in Columbus, Ohio, I think, yesterday.
I wanted to go to the convention to accept the nomination of my party for another term as president by seeing the people that I ran for president to represent.
He didn't have to do anything, man. He didn't have to make a speech. He's going to win. Don't you get it? And it's also stupid why he's going to win. He's going to win because of the abortion issue. Even I feel dumb about it, but that's how I vote, too. I don't want the religious right telling me nothing. At this point, he could moon off that whistle-stop train. Excuse me. He could dump off that whistle-stop train, and I am telling you, I vote for the guy. He could move his bowels off the train.
Meanwhile, they're partying in Chicago.
Oh, yeah!
The convention is starting. Here's some music from a convention party last night.
Really? Here's the music.
I treated you to Republican Party music, so you might as well hear Democratic Party music.
Mark. Then. My king daughters. Everybody.
Those guys are at the convention?
No.
Docking daughters. And if the mockingbird don't sing, docking board is. And if the diamond ring will shine, docking board is. And that's what I keep on telling everybody. Whoa, 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 whoa.
Yeah, whoa.
Me now and understand.
All right, thank you. Here's
play the real party music.
Oh. Who's into this? Like, what are our parents having a convention?
I guess.
Aren't these people in their 30s and 40s and stuff? Mostly?
I don't know, but listen to the music. I have no idea who's there listening to that music.
It's not much better than Mockingbird. Washington at Valley Forge, freezing cold, and Oxford, Georgia said, "Bo-do-de-do." Jug band music? I was in a jug band.
Well, tonight, for the first night, they have a tribute to Ron Brown, who was the Commerce Secretary killed in a plane crash earlier this year. Actor Edward James Olmos will speak.
Wasn't he like up on charges or something before he died? Ron Brown?
Well, yeah, they were investigating, but...
Did they put that in a tribute?
I don't know.
I mean, you know, should we be tributing a guy who was like up on...
He wasn't up on charges. He was being investigated. I don't know if any charges had actually been made.
He was going to what?
I think he was just going to testify, and he might have had incriminating information.
Didn't he have to resign as Democratic National Chairman or something?
No, he was the secretary.
Secretary of what?
Of Commerce.
He was?
Mm-hmm.
Right now he was?
When he died, he was.
Oh, I thought he had to resign or something.
No.
Oh. That's a girl's job.
Oh, here
Secretary.
we go. Secretary.
Okay.
Not the same.
All right, so what is this?
Anyway, I'm telling you who's going to be at the convention tonight. You got sidetracked when I said there's going to be a tribute to Ron Brown.
And who's first?
Actor Edward James Olmos.
Yeah.
What are you looking at over there? I'm talking to you.
Oh, you don't have a tape of that? You gave me 87 tapes.
This is what's happening tonight, Howard. I can't play you tapes of it yet.
You don't have a tape of that? Maybe he's talking about what he's going to say? No?
No, actor Edward James Olmos will speak.
Because you know what Robin does? She hands me 87 tapes, and then she goes, and then she does a newscast and just goes, and Edward James Olmos, and I'll go, whoa, where's Edward James Olmos?
We have it.
I got to keep my eye, I can't look at you, I got to keep my eye on these cards. I'm trying to memorize them.
Look over here.
Go ahead.
Stop paying attention to those cards.
You wonder what I'm doing now during the news. Go ahead.
Anyway, actor Edward James Olmos is going to speak tonight.
Yeah.
And closing the program will be Christopher Reeve.
Yeah.
The paralyzed Superman star who has campaigned for federal spinal injury research.
How come this guy, how is he going to rehab himself, this guy, if he keeps running around?
Busy at every hearing and making speeches.
Somebody called me from the movie and said that Christopher Reeve is directing a movie.
Yes.
And that they were asked to work on it.
Everybody is trying to sign on to that movie.
Yeah. I'm trying to get on that movie.
And I also understand, I got a thing in the paper, or in the mail today, that the cast of Rent, that great Broadway show, will be singing at the convention tonight.
Screw them.
Screw them?
Yeah.
Oh, you. I'm sitting here with the cast album of Rent, which I'm very happy to have. Anyway, that's what'll be happening at the convention tonight.
What do you think I should do for my second picture? I just got called last week. A bunch of studios want me to do my second... My picture, there must be some heat out there going on. People must have heard about it. Because they're calling me to be in a second film. But if I'm going to do a second... how do we... why don't we wait till
Do you do a similar film, or do you do something completely different?
Well, Ivan already approached me about a sequel. So he must really believe in this film.
Wow.
But I'm thinking, maybe I should do that for my third film. And my second film, I should do something else.
Like your action adventure.
Well,
Fartman, maybe.
No, not Fartman, but maybe I'll do something else. I don't know. I've been getting calls. I've been getting, scripts and junk.
Well, why don't they send you scripts? What are their ideas?
No, they did. They sent me some scripts. I didn't like some of the ones I got. Yeah, I'm very particular.
I'm trying to tell you about the news, and all of a sudden you interrupt me to tell me that you are wondering what your second movie is.
Thanks for being so self-centered. I needed some help.
Oh, speaking of self-centered.
All right.
You've been sitting here for 4 hours. Let me have a moment to speak.
I didn't think of it. Jeez. You could be in the movie, too.
Let's talk about what's going on in the rest of the world. We've talked about your life.
All right, go ahead. Jeez.
Meanwhile, they're in another part of Chicago. They're having a celebration to commemorate the Democratic Convention of Chicago 28 years ago, in which there was a huge riot.
Yeah, that was the last good convention where you could do stuff. So no ideas for my sequel? Is that what you're blowing past that?
Something right off the top of my head? Give me some time to think about it.
All right.
So anyway, here are some of the people who were at that convention. So many years ago. Play that Tom Hayden.
That was the one married to Jane Fonda?
Tape there.
With all the zits all over his face?
I'm Tom Hayden.
Yeah. Hey now.
Shut up. Sit down.
My dad was there, I guess.
Hello, I'm Rennie Davis.
Yeah. Isn't he a director?
No, that's Rennie Harlan. Rennie Davis is another one of the Chicago 7, I guess.
Didn't Rennie Harlan...
accused of inciting that riot.
Didn't Rennie Harlan make an ultra-bad movie with Gina Davis?
He's made a couple, I think.
Proving that maybe you need to be an American to make a decent film? That he has no sense of humor?
And here is Rennie Davis making some remarks to the crowd out there.
I'd rather have Rennie Davis direct my film than Rennie Harlan.
For those of you who think you missed the 60s with his passion for life and his love for life, what happened in the Renaissance period, what happened in the 1960s is about to happen again. An explosion of life on this planet, a passion to live and to be and to create.
Thank God. Thank God the 60s are over. Oh, I hated hippies. I really hated hippies. And I had to be one for a while because it was the only way I could score. Because I had to have long hair to hide my nose.
You hated it?
Oh, please. Hippies? I hate hippies. I hate the way they get up and have an agenda, and they wear black armbands, and they run around. And
I thought you were totally into it.
They're all getting laid, and I'm not.
No, that's right.
Screw them.
Well, if you don't remember what went on at that convention, here is a little clip of the CBS convention coverage when Dan Rather and Walter Cronkite were on the air, and Walter Cronkite got into Dan Rather got into a little scuffle with the Chicago police.
Cool. What?
Take your hands off of me. Unless you intend to arrest me, don't push me, please. I know you won't, but don't push me. Take your hands off of me unless you intend to arrest me.
Wait a minute.
Well, Walter, as you can see...
I don't know what's going on, but these are security people apparently around Dan.
Walter,
obviously getting roughed up.
We tried to talk to the man, and we got bodily pushed out of the way. This is the kind of thing that's been going on outside the hall. This is the first time we've had it happen inside the hall.
Why don't you just move out of the way, you putz?
Hard to be out of breath, but somebody belted me in the stomach doing that. What happened is a Georgia delegate, at least he had a Georgia delegate sign on, was being hauled out of the hall. We tried to talk to him to see why, who he was, and what the situation was. And at that instant, the security people, well, as you can see, put me on the deck. I didn't do very well.
I think we've got a bunch of thugs here, Dan.
Who said that?
Maybe somebody besides.
Bunch of thugs.
I think we got a bunch of thugs here,
just proves what pussies you news guys are.
Walter, I'm all right. It's all in day's work.
Oh, goodness, the good old days.
That was before lawyers would rush to your side and sue for you.
Yeah. And then number 5 is...
I think it's great that some delegate punched him in the stomach. Get out of my way.
Between, I guess, some of the Democratic conventioneers, there was chaos inside and outside of that convention.
And with George McGovern as President of the United States, we wouldn't have to have Gestapo tactics in the streets of Chicago.
Hippies. The thing with hippies was that you knew they weren't sincere. It was a fashion statement, that's all.
How hard it is
in my pants.
Accept the truth.
These people were out of their minds. But anyway, so that was 28 years ago. People are in Chicago commemorating it, including Crosby, Stills, and Nash. Here's some of their music.
It was a wacky time, man. This guy's still singing the same songs.
Stuck in that period.
So, yours, so... will slowly go by. Teach your children well, the parents hell.
I haven't taught my kids a damn thing. And I listened to this song. I used to think it meant something. Sounds like it was recorded at Jackie's home studio, Apricot Studios.
It just cracks me up. They're there now celebrating that they got beaten up and arrested. And they're singing about it now. They're happy that happened.
I'll tell you one thing, man. I am goddamn glad there were a lot of hippies out there protesting the war because...
Well, either you hate them or you love them.
Well, I love the anti-war movement. It was great because that war was so stupid. And it was the only thing that brought down... I even like Jane Fonda. What do you think of that? God bless Jane Fonda.
Well, that's going a bit far.
Yeah, I don't care, man. As long anything that brought down that war... which was a ridiculous war and that so many guys died for nothing. I say, hail those people. Tom Hayden, too.
Meanwhile...
But I hate the goddamn hippies. Because they were all getting laid.
The Dole Hemp campaign continues to roll along. Yesterday, Bob Dole continued on the campaign trail, attacking his opponent, Bill Clinton.
I used to go to those anti-war rallies.
Yes.
And those goddamn hippies want to give me the megaphone so I could get laid. And then I was just one of the crowd.
You weren't a leader. You were in the crowd.
Yeah.
That was a Tukey magnet.
You're not kidding. A megaphone.
It really was.
All right, people, we're going to try and organize now. Hey, I'm going to get laid. Just give me the megaphone. All right, here's Bob Dole. Big pain in the ass. Another guy who's a loser. He's losing, by the way.
Well, he's only 7 points down in the polls going into the Democratic National Convention.
Don't get confused. He's losing because people will not vote for a guy who's in bed with the religious right. And he knows it, we know it, and everyone knows it.
Why did the president wait until his 4th year to raise the minimum wage?
What's the difference? He did it. How come George Bush never did anything for 4 years?
Why did he wait until his 4th year in office to enact needed health care reforms that Republicans have been fighting for the last 10 years?
Well, how come you had a Republican president and a Republican-controlled Congress? And no, you guess he never did. But how come you had a Republican-controlled Senate and Congress? What the hell is that all about? Yeah, you guys didn't pass anything either.
Why did he wait in his 4th year in office to join Republicans in reforming welfare?
Why don't you put something else beside a pencil in your hand?
And here he is.
Put a tampon in there.
Attacking President Clinton for the increase in drug use among teenagers.
He's blaming. Wait a second.
Blaming President Clinton for that.
Oh, that's good.
It's insane.
This administration replaced the unambiguous message of just say no with this message, just say nothing. And they've done nothing, and they've said nothing.
Oh, just say no was a great idea. That really helped. Well, the problem was solved when we had just say no, so why would we deal with it? There's nothing you can do to control drug use. That's such a flagrant horse crap issue. No, Dole can't win. It's got to be a message sent to the religious right about our freedoms.
Well, anyway, they say that the Democratic convention is a strongly liberal convention, and they'll be trying to paint themselves as more moderate, just as the Republicans did, trying to mask the conservatism of their convention. So anyway, that starts tonight. You can see it on some of the major networks. CNN will be doing a lot of coverage, so if you're interested in that sort of thing, that's where you tune in.
During the Republican convention, what did Dole have in his hand when he gave the speech? Did he have a pen? Or did he take it out?
I didn't stay up to watch.
Right. I'm just curious. Does anybody know that piece of trivia?
He usually has a pen. I mean, isn't there a guy who his job is to hand him the pen?
I was talking to a guy over the weekend. I think he was lying to me. He said Bob Dole had his penis in his hand.
Oh.
They did. But I think it was an Oscar Mayer wiener.
That's very silly.
Can you imagine if he had just his penis in there? Or big dildo? Big vibrating dildo? Like somebody put it in there.
That would win your vote.
Yeah, that would. Or an O. Henry bar. So it looks like duty. You know? Hey, what's that in Dole's hand?
Oh.
I don't know. It's brown and
duty.
Looks like duty. Well, the commentators will be like, "Oh my God, there's something here to look at." Looks like he's carrying duty in his hand now.
Who would have ever dreamed that Mother Teresa would still be here and Doug Beatty is not?
Right. I never would have counted on that.
Mother Teresa appears to be showing signs of recovery.
But she's like Morton Downey.
She always comes back.
1 minute she's out, and the next she's back. Now,
still not out of danger, though.
Now people will think it's another miracle.
She's battling heart troubles and lung infection. Doctors say she sat up today for a few minutes in her bed with the help of nurses. According to them, she scribbled a note saying, "I want to see sisters." Later, when
that, a TV show?
When 6 sisters of her missionaries of charity visited her, she wrote another note saying, "Sisters, God bless you."
I think she'd write something like, "I want to see John F. Kennedy Jr. without his shirt on." What's wrong with her?
She turns 86 tomorrow.
Hey now. 86.
Mm-hmm. So there you have it. She looks like she's getting better. So don't count her out yet.
The bionic nun. It must drive a guy like Dole crazy that both her arms work. And his don't. Does anybody realize how old Dole is? He's almost as old as Mother Teresa. How much longer do you think he has before his faculties?
She got 10 years, 10, 15 years?
Yeah, but come on. What are you talking about?
There was a big scare here in New York yesterday at a Bronx hospital. They thought a pair of siblings who had been brought in with some strange symptoms were carrying the Ebola virus, but it turned out that they were suffering from malaria. A 10-year-old boy later died of malaria. His sister is being treated. Malaria is a non-communicable disease, so the alert was taken off, and the doctors and nurses got out of their masks and gowns after they figured out exactly what these children had. They had recently arrived here from
Africa.
Where?
Africa. So
the
different.
West African nation of
Guinea.
Yes.
Let me tell you something. Man was not meant to fly in a plane and land from Africa to this country. There's so many diseases in that Africa. So many things going on. It's just, I don't know. You know what I'm getting at, Robin? Seriously.
No, I don't.
Oh, neither does anyone else. Let's take a break and we'll be back right after this. I'm saying, well, what I'm saying is that these people should be quarantined when they come over from Africa for like a month or two because there's so many goddamn diseases over in Africa. So many goddamn diseases. You know what I'm talking about.
They shouldn't be quarantined. They should be stopped.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, it's just so dangerous. Ebola virus.
Get a health checkup before you start over.
Malaria. All this crap. You know what I'm saying? Africans coming over on a plane. I mean, God didn't plan it that way. There used to be that if they want to come over, they had to come over for months and they get rid of all their diseases or die.
They die on the boat.
Right. Bringing over all these diseased people. Crying out loud.
You're talking about quarantine. Stop them. They're already
Yeah.
in quarantine. Keep them there.
Well, let's take a break and we'll be back right after this.
You're listening to The Howard Stern Show. Stay right there. 97.1 The Eagle. You're listening to
2,000 women calling a radio station for a husband.
To The Howard Stern Show.
Hey, Sarah, I'm not saying people from Africa shouldn't come here because of their race. I'm saying because they got all kind of diseases over there.
That's not true, Howard.
Yes, it is. It has nothing to do with it. You don't know what I mean anyway.
By saying that...
You are so stupid.
No, I'm not.
You're such a racist. You assume I'm saying that because they're black.
You're so ignorant.
Oh.
By saying that, then you're saying that every single black person...
No, not black.
I
didn't say...
has a disease.
I said Africans.
I am appalled.
Oh.
I
Get a health checkup and keep the sick ones home. That's what.
Of course she's agreeing. She doesn't want to be exposed to African diseases.
What's wrong with the requiring people in a continent where you're ravaged by diseases to say you got to get a health checkup before you come here?
Right.
But what you're saying is that every single person
No, I
that
didn't
comes
say
from
that.
Africa...
No.
That
Every single person that comes from...
saying.
Every single person who comes from Africa should get checked.
That is not true, though. Not every single person that comes from
No,
Africa...
sweetheart, listen, use your brain. Sweetheart, use...
Stop them at the border.
Oh, yeah, why don't you do that? Why don't you pay for that? Why don't you pay for everybody to stop everybody at the border?
That's what
You're so
Robin said.
stupid.
That's not what I'm saying.
No,
That's what
you're
Robin
stupid. I'm not saying that everyone in Africa
let
has a
everybody
disease.
come, we'll all get sick.
All right, yeah, okay, we made a mistake. Let all the Africans come here and get us ill.
Oh, my God.
Goodbye.
I don't believe
You're
it.
stupid. What a dummy. Everybody accuses everybody of being racist because you say something about Africa.
Racist. Everything is motivated by racism.
Racist. Don't give a crap what you are. You got a disease? Stay the hell out of here. Stay home. It's like, you say, I even send my kids to like a nursery school, right? I got a 3-year-old. I send her to a nursery school. These filthy parents all send their kids to school when
And
they're
you know
sick.
why they do it?
Why?
Because they don't want the kids in the house when
Right.
they're sick.
Yeah, I don't want to get sick. I'll send my kid to school. They all do it, bastards. Now I send my kid to school when she's sick. I tell you, screw them. That's all. That too. What else is in the news, Robin?
Oh, dear.
Rat finks. Whole lot of you.
It's day one of Hell Week at the Citadel.
Yeah, I'm going there.
That all-male, well, it was all-male military school.
Still is. All the chicks dropped out because they're too fat.
No. There was one girl there last year who dropped out after first couple of days of Hell Week. But this year there are 4 females.
By the way, at my house, I'm in day 735 of Hell Week. Okay? Long weekend, being yelled at. King of all media.
This time they say the women should have an easier time because at least they have each other to try to help them get through Hell Week.
And what is Hell Week?
It's the first week where they cut everybody's hair short, they learn how to march, they get the uniforms, that whole thing. Get broken into that school routine.
Hey, don't complain. For me, being there would be a picnic compared to what's going on in my house.
Teased by the upperclassmen.
All right. Yeah, what do they call them? A plebe.
Yeah.
And worse.
Joe DiMaggio, Whitey Ford, Phil Rizzuto, and more than 50,000
are getting married.
fans packed Yankee Stadium yesterday to honor Mickey Mantle. There was a ceremony for the unveiling of a monument.
He was a great monument.
To the great Mick, who died last August.
Great man.
Here is a bit of the ceremony.
What number, please? Help me out.
See. I think
9,
that would be
okay.
Channel 9? No, number 9.
Number 9.
It is with great pride that Whitey will now...
Can't you get rid of that echo?
I love that.
Unveil the monument.
Big giant jigger of vodka. It's a big vodka bottle. The giant vodka bottle. The big... How come my echo doesn't work? Here we go again, Scott. Sucks. And don't come in here and fix it now. The big monument has an endless tap on it so you can drain beer out. Mickey Mantle. Another great role model.
And here is Billy Crystal, who was at the ceremony, gave a little talk about what Mickey Mantle meant to him.
Isn't he supposed to be shooting a movie? What's he doing?
Mickey sent me an original seat from Yankee.
An original what?
Seat.
Oh. Mickey sent me.
Stadium. Perhaps the one that I sat in 40 years ago.
Oh, who cares?
It's my most cherished possession.
Oh.
And on it simply says,
this guy.
To Billy, wish you were still sitting here, and I was still playing.
Yeah, Billy. Billy, I wish you were sitting there and I could suck the farts out of your seat, okay? What a romance that was. Billy Crystal with his baseball memories. What, do we all have to live Billy Crystal's childhood? I love jazz clubs, man. My father turned me on to jazz, and I used to perform in the living room for my dad. And it was great childhood, man. Me and my brother Rip. And, man, we loved baseball, and we loved the black man. We loved the black musicians. And they'd come to our white father would bring black musicians to our house. Aren't we liberal? Kish me and tuchus, Billy. Goddamn Billy Crystal.
Why are you so angry?
Goddamn childhood.
Talking about a tribute to Mickey Mantle.
F Billy Crystal and Minnie Mantle. Minnie and Mickey Mantle. Screw Mickey Mantle. He's no hero of mine. Big deal. He could hit a ball. Big drunk. Who cares?
Mantle's monument is the fourth to be erected by the Yankees. It's the first in 47 years. It's a 5-foot, 4,500-pound monument made of granite and sits behind the three other permanent monuments for legendary Yankees manager Miller Huggins, Lou Gehrig, and Babe Ruth.
Pour vodka on it. Grown man wearing that sleek costume, carrying a stick. Everyone getting all worked up. Billy Crystal writing love letters to Mickey Mantle. Jesus Christ. Why don't you guys hop in a sack together with Mickey's corpse? That's what they do. They take the corpse and put it in Billy Crystal's bed so he can jump on top of it.
Oh, let me give you some news that'll make you feel better, for goodness sake.
You know, and Jonas Salk is in an unmarked grave. Where the hell? I'd like to dedicate a monument to that bastard who cured polio. Yeah. Billy Crystal fawning over a drunken Mickey Mantle. Something despicable about it. And Billy Crystal, every special, he's got to show you him pitching the ball. Billy Crystal, man, let me see you play some goddamn baseball. You're always talking about it so much. Why don't you get out and play?
He's a great watcher.
Yeah, he's a great watcher.
When you want to see Billy really good, you watch him watch a baseball.
Yeah, he's an observer. You want to be like Mickey Mantle? Why don't you get drunk and throw up all over yourself? Yeah.
Mantle was only nice to him because he had a name.
Right.
If he had been a regular...
If he was alive today... would vomit on you people. He despised all of his fans. He was angry. There were many times a drunken Mickey Mantle sat at Mickey Mantle's restaurant, bar, and grill and cursed all you freaks out. God bless you. F you. F Timmy. Put me up there.
I'm surprised they didn't call you for the tribute.
Goddamn Billy Crystal, man. What the hell? Where the hell is he coming from? Mickey Mantle, cheapo, bad tipper. Was a bad tipper in his own restaurant. Please. Thank you, Rob. Go ahead.
Please.
Melrose Place has been a little off track, they say. That's one of your favorite TV shows. Even Aaron Spelling will admit that Fox got off the path a little bit last season with its bombing, kidnapping, psycho scenario.
Yes. Yeah, it got off track. But God bless Melrose Place. It's still a great show. And I think God bless Aaron Spelling who will get it back on track.
Well, he says Frank South, who is the executive producer, has turned the show back to relationships.
Good. I just want to see... You know what? Beverly Hills 90210 had their debut week last week. It was fabulous.
Really?
Fabulous show. You know, and most people will not admit that it was a fabulous show. They had a great premiere show. One of the couples couldn't find each other. They kept missing each other.
I rest my case. Now, consider his view of Rent with this glowing report about 90210.
Oh, I love 90210. At least there's no music in between it. And then Val found a new boyfriend, we think, looks like the...
you think something's going to go on?
Well, yeah, between the accountant that she's using now. And the accountant, very nice guy. Mm-hmm. And there was a very interesting relationship between a young black teenage girl and that guy we know.
What guy do we know?
I can't think of his name. not Luke Perry, the other one. Jason Priestley.
Jason Priestley.
There was a little interesting thing going on down there with them.
Yeah, you like that?
Yeah, very good. And it seems like Tori has gotten back with her old boyfriend, but they broke up by the end of the episode. That's the kind of stuff I like. And I would love that. I'll tell you who should get a monument and a speech from Billy Crystal is Aaron Spelling. God bless Aaron Spelling. Thank you. I love it.
So anyway, they say that they're fixing Melrose Place, and it should be to your liking this year.
Yeah, because I was getting nauseous from it.
And don't think it's on its last legs. Fox has already signed it up for a 6th season.
Is that right?
Yes, so you won't have to worry about that either.
More short
load
skirts.
off your mind.
Short skirts, some guys and girls just going out and stuff and getting laid. And not so much homos every minute.
Oh, didn't they say they were bringing? Oh, Greg Evigan is coming in.
Oh my God.
Help out with that.
Homo says what?
Too many fags on that show. I mean, I don't mind all that, but not every minute.
What's wrong with you?
What?
A sprinkle.
A sprinkling of gay.
Sprinkling of fags.
Put them back in the closet. Too much hugging between guys. Go ahead, Robin.
Arsenio Hall is in discussion, reportedly, to star in a mid-season romantic sitcom.
With those teeth?
To be produced by the DreamWorks studio. That's that Steven Spielberg, Jeffrey Katzenberg.
I know, the three Jews.
Geffen, is it?
Yeah.
All in there together?
The three wise Jews.
Variety says ABC has expressed interest in the series, but Fox also would like to give it a long-term commitment so that it would have to, they would automatically give it a 35-episode run before it could be canceled. So.
Well, maybe he'll be less annoying in a controlled situation.
Where they put dialogue in his mouth?
Yeah, because he was all right in Coming to America. I like him in that. As long as he's reading from a script, he might be okay.
Speaking of the stars, a lot of the stars are very politically active. In fact, they say they'll be coming out a lot at this Democratic convention. In fact, Kevin Costner's going to be there.
Really?
They expect
probably
to
looking
see
for
him
chicks.
on the convention floor, even though he's a Republican, he's a supporter of Bill Clinton.
Is that right?
That's what they say. And I see they have posted in the paper today some of the people who are the biggest givers. David Geffen, who I just mentioned from DreamWorks, has given the Democrats $575,000.
I thought you could only give up like a certain amount of money or something.
I think you give to different causes. You have a limit to what you can give this particular group or that candidate, and then you just give around. So he's given a total of $575,000 over this year, I suppose. Steven Spielberg and Jeffrey Katzenberg have given $500,000 and $400,000 respectively. Barbara Streisand's a big contributor at $142,000. Don Henley $107,000. Paul Newman $72,000. Sylvester Stallone $29,000.
Wonder how he came up with $29,000.
Two Republicans Sylvester Stallone gave.
Oh.
And but he gave $21,000 to the Democrats, so he gives to both.
Huh.
And then Frank Zappa's widow Gail.
What's she doing?
Gave $218,000.
Poor Frank had to sell those records out of the back of his house. He'd be flipping.
Largely to Democrats.
Really?
I didn't know they had that kind of money.
Me neither. I thought they were broke. God bless Gail Zappa.
Wow. Good one.
That amazed me that she made the list.
Jackie, how much money did you give?
$219,000.
Yeah. Not to be outdone, another guy who makes records in his basement. Poor Frank used to sell his records off a mailing list. Barking Tree Pumpkin Records or something.
It worked.
Yep.
You laughed at that.
Jackie's building an empire in his basement.
His wife is a major political contributor now.
Right.
Morton Downey Jr. says he will not sue the tobacco company.
Oh.
You said he was going to sue.
Well, it said in the paper. I didn't say it.
Well, apparently, I don't know if you read it wrong, but he says he's angry at the tobacco companies because he thinks they're terrorists, but he doesn't believe in class action suits.
Yeah.
So he will not be suing. He feels that he got cancer because of his own stupid decision.
All right, I admire that.
To smoke.
I think so.
Don't blame that on anybody else.
Right. That makes more sense.
He does say the trouble today is that people will not take responsibility for their own actions.
All right.
So there. Just to clear that up. Loretta Lynn is planning some funeral services for her late husband, O.V. Mooney Lynn.
O.V. Mooney Lynn?
Yeah, that's his name. Mooney was like a nickname.
Gotcha.
O.V.
Like O.J.
was the first name, I guess.
O.J. O.V.
Mooney was his nickname.
All right.
And Lynn is his last name.
Jackie, you do a lot of mooning.
On Saturday.
Maybe we should name you Mooney. Yeah, I moon. All the time.
He died on Thursday at the age of 69.
Oh, that's a sexy age.
Oh.
That's my favorite number, 69. I engaged in that this weekend.
Larry King must be good friends with Johnny Cochran because he says Cochran's book, Journey to Justice, is going to be released in November.
Well, Larry King will kiss anybody's
and
ass.
Cochran will start a whopping 44-city tour for the autobiography. His first appearance on TV will be with Barbara Walters because of a contract he has with ABC, and his second will be live on the Larry King Show.
Will he discuss
says that O.J. Simpson's name does not appear in Cochran's book until page 260.
Well, there's a lot of white women and stuff to talk about up until then. I wonder who I hate more, Larry King or Johnny Cochran. I think I hate Johnny Cochran more.
Or Billy Crystal. He really went off on that.
Billy Crystal. It's his problem. Sitting there talking about Mickey Mantle.
Oh, no, don't start again.
Don't even get me started. Slowly I turn. Man, I'm mad. No, everybody, he knows everybody. Mr. America, Billy Crystal. Good, God bless him. Mr. Baseball. Suddenly he took over baseball. All right. Is that it? Get me the hell out of here already.
A couple other things I want to mention to you.
You bring up one more thing, my head will explode.
Stanford Junior Tiger Woods has won his third consecutive U.S. Amateur Golf Championship.
Never heard of him.
This is a young black man. What?
Now blacks are taking over golf? Is that news?
This is the first ever three-peat in the history of golf.
Oh, my God. It's a white man's sport. Is nothing segregated anymore?
Woods set the mark at the Pumpkin Ridge Golf Club in Cornelius, Oregon.
Now we'll have to invent
fashion coming from behind.
Now we'll have to invent a sport that costs more money to play.
So here is Tiger Woods on his historic win.
Good. I'm glad a black guy finally broke that sport because I'm sick of white guys going around thinking they're athletes.
It's one of those days where I just dug down deep and hung in there. Steve played 68-70. Great plan.
But not good enough.
Jackie was like, he says to me, hey, I remember when they were all caddies. Now look.
They dropped the bag.
Are there any black bowling champions?
I don't know. Better keep it quiet.
I'm thinking of getting into that sport.
And one final story today to send you off with. Oh, no, I've got a couple. Well, first, here's a couple of clips from Dr. Moreau, which was the #1 movie at the box office this weekend.
Really? What did it break in?
Oh, I don't have the figures in front of me. Why do you ask?
In private parts, I'm going to mate some animals with human beings. Just so I can get that buzz going. All right, here it is. Dr. Moreau. Whatever.
I don't think that I...
Who's that?
...have the...
Marlon Brando.
Jesus. What is that, a British accent on him now?
...intellectual ability to condense 17 years of study.
How about moving your bowels before you do a scene?
And get the food out of his mouth.
Yeah.
It sounds like his mouth is full.
You think he stuffed cotton in his mouth like he did for The Godfather again?
I think it's food.
Explanation. For the moment, it will have to...
They put a hippo's head on Marlon Brando's body and it looked normal.
Look the right side.
Say that the...
I can't sit through this.
People that you witnessed before...
#1?
...living under my care and protection... animals...
This is weird. I don't think there's a sentence this long in my whole movie.
...infused with human genes... in the course of a series of scientific studies designed by...
Is this for real?
This is real. I didn't pull this from... I didn't make it up.
Wow.
We have to be what we are.
Animals.
Not what the Father tried to make us. To go on 2 legs.
Is this him again?
No, this is one of the animals he made.
Oh, yes, an animal?
Yeah.
Oh, because he mates humans with animals.
Yeah.
And he's the father.
Yes.
God damn, that was ponderous.
Who we are. Not what the Father made us.
Everybody goes into... During these long speeches, 3 members of Marlon Brando's family went to jail.
Very hard.
Man,
perhaps 4 is better. Anyway.
Screw you.
Well, let me see here. I now have the figures. It was #1 at the box office over the weekend, grossing an estimated $9 million.
Oh, $9 million, big deal.
Police.
Followed by Tin Cup, the golf film with Kevin Costner, which is #2. And finally today, let me tell you...
Billy Crystal.
No, that 2 police officers were suspended in Madison, Wisconsin. They were suspended with pay after one of them urinated in a liquor bottle.
Big deal.
And both watched an intoxicated man drink from it.
Big deal.
The officers then arrested the 26-year-old man for having an open alcohol container.
Oh, well, that's wrong.
They were just having a field day.
Right. That's not right.
They have refused to release the names of the officers.
Okay.
The man, they report, suffered no ill effects from drinking the urine.
That's too bad.
The officers could face criminal charges, including disorderly conduct or food tampering, according to the district.
Thank you, Robin.
That's what's happening.
Jackie Jokman, good luck to you with your Sergeant Pecker non-stop filthy jokes, 78 wild minutes, $12 plus $4 shipping and handling. CD or cassette, buy 2, get 1 free. Call 1-800-323-KING. Friday and Saturday, go see Jackie November 1st and 2nd at the Riviera Hotel in Las Vegas.
Oh, I will.
Wow.
I will.
That's a big gig for you.
Out of retirement.
For information, visit Jokeland on the web at JackieJokeman.com. That's going to be a big show. A lot of people looking forward to that. Let me do a couple of commercial words and then the plugs and everything else. Thank you.
You're listening to The Howard Stern Show.
Benton Draft.
97.1 The Eagle. We're back with The Howard Stern Show. With The Howard Stern Show.
And now the most important part of the show, the plugs.
This weekend, you can come down to see Steve Grillo at the grand opening, Grand Carpet, in Parsippany, New Jersey on Sunday, September 1st from 10 a.m. to 12 noon. And if you're planning a wedding or a party and you need a DJ, just call Scott the Engineers, Rocket Entertainment, 718-BAG-5040.
All right, everybody. Thank you, and we'll see you tomorrow.